Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pastor Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What's going on, everybody? Happy Gravy Day. It's Past Gravy episode 592. 5 Michael Strahan is really what I'd like to call it, okay? Because he was 92. I'm Alex with my good buddy Pat and my friend Robert Barbosa, Bobby Jokes, a.k.a. The Hog. He's got a million nicknames. That's what we're going to do. But this is also a very important podcast because it is officially the most dangerous podcast of all time. We are broadcasting during a fire.
A live fire event.
There's a fire in the building somewhere because we pulled up and there were fire trucks. There were multiple fire trucks. I did not see an ambulance.
They only respond to fires.
Yeah, like you have to have an ambulance if there's an injury. There's fire. That double fire truck's probably a pretty serious one if you ask me. Not on this floor. Luckily, we're heroes. We came up, got in the elevator. We heard them talking on the walkie-talkies. We still went. Didn't matter. And see, a little fire. You think that's going to stop us?
If it gets closer, I might have to take off my undershirt. You might
That's
have to
fine.
take off your jacket.
That's fine.
We'll work through
It'll
it.
get sexy in here. That's what'll happen. Yeah.
I might take off my shirt anyway.
Then we'll have to get one of those. Well, we said we never
Start
do
talking
paywall.
low down
Yeah,
here.
we'll just blur us out, and then you can watch the OnlyFans version of it if that happens. But we're gonna broadcast. You think Talk To is doing that? Talk To Haley Welch would fucking pack up and go if she thought there might be a fire.
Probably spit on the fire and put it
If
out.
somebody said that's fire, she'd probably be like, nope, in the podcast. Gotta go. Spit on that thing. Yeah. But we're heroes. I don't want to say we are heroes, but other people might say that.
You're your dog's hero.
Am I a hero? Some might say yes, but that's not for me to say. That's for others to say. The first
It's
responders.
definitely not for you to say.
First responders, they're the real heroes. All right? And don't get that mixed up.
I'm a hero.
The first responders, you can be my hero. Baby.
I've saved so many lives in Halo over the years. It's crazy.
If you think about, yeah,
Billions.
yeah,
Billions of lives.
right? So don't call us heroes, but if you want to, we would also like to be acknowledged as heroes. If you want to acknowledge us as heroes, because we are, and we're broadcasting in the most dangerous scenarios
Be a good
of
shirt.
all time.
Don't call me a hero.
But
people will be like, "Are you a first responder?" Like, I don't want to talk about it.
I'm not a hero. Unless you really wanted to call me a hero, and in which case, okay.
I might be a hero, but don't call me a hero.
Hero, but don't say it. Like on the back.
That's the shirt.
But don't call me that. Make that that needs to be our Christmas sweater this year. Heroes, but not really, unless you really want us to be. And it's just got like one more line of but if you wanted to say, you can. That's fine. And then the little snowflakes and fire around it.
It should be like hero on like camouflage print.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh.
Sneaky hero.
Like one of those like eye puzzles that we used to look at when we were little kids.
Yeah.
You had to stare at it really hard before you could see what it was.
What if it was like a hero, but it was we actually misspelled it. It was a euro, and it's just Greek food.
Just a picture of Stavi.
That'd be funny.
Fat guy,
Stavros
fat bald guy
Halakis.
missing a tooth. That's a great shirt.
That
Or
would be.
sweater.
I mean, fashion. PastGreatMerch.com.
I do know
I'm
fashion.
sure it'll all be up there soon. Yeah. Speaking of, like, this isn't not cool. It could be not cool, but fire trucks on the way up here. I heard them. I was like, all right, cool. If they're behind me, I'll move. The car in front of me, like, let them get in front of them, and then just stopped and didn't go for like 45 seconds. I was like, you can go after you let them go. Like the whole thing of the fire. Or like the siren is just you gotta move for them afterwards. You don't gotta they don't get the whole road after that. You don't have to be on their ass.
Yeah, it's not
But,
a
like,
school bus.
when
with
they
a
pass
stop
you.
sign.
Like, yeah, you don't gun it after them, but like you can keep going. It was a green light, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And I don't know. It was weird.
I've never gunned it after them, but like have you ever let an ambulance get past you and then you hop behind them?
Well, sometimes, like, yeah, like if I was the one, if
Like
they
I'm not
had to get
tailing them or
past me,
anything, but like I was like, ooh, wide open road for a little bit.
I've never
here.
run a red light with it. Actually, I have run a red light when I was when they got behind you. You're just like, Do I go? Okay, we're going. We're
He's
going.
like, God, nobody T-boned me.
Yeah, right. That fire truck's gonna take a lot better than I would. But then the fire. So really, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, if you let like an ambulance or anything with a siren go in front of you, like you can go
slow down.
Yeah, and then you can keep going. You don't gotta completely come to a stop. That was frustrating. It happened. I feel like
You should get to rear end people that do that, and it's their fault.
Other thing I had an idea to bring to the group. The church that I live by, I walk my dog past it quite often. Remember, we had a scarecrow situation. We're out on scarecrows still with their pumpkin patch. Those have been taken down, but the lights for the pumpkin patch and stuff are still there. Not a problem at all, but it is a very empty space. Got me thinking, why don't they just do something with Christmas for that? Like, what is the Christmas equivalent of a pumpkin patch? Answer, Christmas tree farm. That's kind of expensive, and you have to have a farm.
And it's been done.
And it's been done. But what hasn't been done? Candy cane patch.
Ooh.
Candy cane patch. You just get a bunch of big plastic candy canes, shove them in the ground, get a bunch of little ones, put them all over the trees, set some Christmas trees up there, get the blow up like snowmans and Santas going down the chimney and all that stuff. Have all that cool shit. That's why, like, I understand Christmas lights are the attraction at night. You still have that, but then during the day, you're getting the people to come in to be like, check out all the candy canes, check out all this stuff. Santa's going to be there every day. You could ask Santa for whatever you want.
It'll give you an excuse to use all those other multicolor candy canes too.
Yep.
That like there's always somebody gets that box, and then you're like, well, why?
This is brown and red. Why?
Yeah, I got candy canes because I wanted peppermint. I don't want whatever the fuck these flavors are.
Some of them are crazy.
But I do kind of like those other flavors.
Some of them are crazy. Ooh,
chocolate candy canes. You ever get one of those?
Yeah,
dude.
That's what the.
It's like still hard and everything, but it's got like the chocolate
red
flavor.
and green and brown.
Yeah, that's what that one
seems
was.
gross. And then
actually, I always liked that one.
Yeah,
just because it had green.
And didn't Juicy Fruit make the like? It was like the rainbow colored one. That was really good.
Probably, and the flavor probably ran out after 8 seconds.
Since the next week is Thanksgiving, right? So we won't do it next week. But after that, let's try and find the weirdest candy canes each week and then bring it in. It'll be like show and tell with candy canes. Candy cane show and tell.
Oh, I like that idea.
I like that a lot.
Because there's got to be some weird ones out there.
But just find one. Like, you go to the store, there's going to be a billion different ones. Hey, look, I got a green one.
I'm gonna import some Swedish candy canes that taste like fucking pickled herring.
And they don't even have to be that crazy. Just not a red and white candy cane. That's all the rule is. Like, you can bring a licorice one. It's all black.
There's gotta be a customizable site on or website somewhere. You can customize all your candy canes.
Candy cane show and tell.
Like, especially if you can mess with like flavors. Dude, a blueberry candy cane? Are you fucking kidding me?
That's got to be done. Right?
That would be fantastic. Blackberry.
I'm gonna bring in a red and gray one, a red and green one, and be like, "This is a gray one I found."
Probably just keeps bringing in the same one every week. No, it changes colors.
I can see him coming in and be like, "Look," and it's flavorless too. And then we find out that he's also blind to flavors and not just colors.
Oh man, that would be a hell of a
If
reveal.
Robert was blind and had no taste buds this entire time, we just didn't know.
Yeah, send us your exotic candy canes if you see any out in the wild. But like, we should start reviewing candy canes. That could be our end.
Also, then it's just an excuse to eat candy.
Yeah, like I'm not like we can write it off on our taxes next Olympics.
Oh my god.
I mean, I know that it'll be a while, but like,
oh my god,
because it's for research. It's for
That'd
work.
be fantastic. Also, candy canes are one of those ones. Do you ever get old enough to where when you eat a candy cane, your face doesn't get all sticky?
No, I don't think so.
Because like every time I've ever had one, like
very
it's
careful
all over the edges of my mouth, in my mustache, I can't stop it.
Yeah, candy canes are like the candy apples of Christmas. If you're trying to just compare Christmas and Halloween, but like no adult, no matter who you are, can eat a candy apple without getting a sticky face either.
Yeah, and also candy canes, you just naturally. Have you ever had a candy cane that you didn't try and like suck down into a shiv?
No, I mean that's the first thing you do.
Yeah,
unless you get crazy and you're like, I'm gonna try and go the other way, and
like, make it into a fish hook.
Do a crook, yeah, like a shepherd's crook.
You think that would work for fishing? Candy cane hook?
I bet like it's possible. Can you fish with a candy cane? Good
Any
question.
outdoorsy people out there, let us know. Bring a candy cane next time you go fishing.
I'll ask Doug Pike tomorrow. Doug Pike will know.
Okay.
He's the king of the outdoors. Houston's king of the outdoors.
What's his favorite fish? Is it a
pike?
Pike?
It's a perfect name to be a fisherman. Too,
right? It's so good.
That was my first gig in radio. Was working the Doug Pike show.
Unless his name was...
mornings.
I know a better fisherman name.
What?
Rod Reel. That would be a great fishing
Rod reel, and these are my real rods. And that would be his fishing line.
And he could also start an OnlyFans for his reel rod.
That would be damn, dude. That'd be a great name. That'd be a great name.
God. I'm going to have to just fake knowing about outdoors, and that's how I'll get into radio with my fake radio name. This is Rod Reel.
A lot of people got fake names.
Teaching you about fishing, which I know nothing about.
All right,
Here's what I know about fishing. Bring beer, because it's going to be boring as shit.
So what I have on my agenda is candy cane show and tell, and ask Doug Pike if you can fish with a candy cane. If you can catch a fish.
It have to be like a strong candy cane, because like depending on the fish, how big a fish, it's going to snap that candy cane.
Right. I mean, so it'd be, a little tiny fish.
Ask him what it'd be like, and if so, what kind of fish do you think you could catch? Could you catch a pike?
I mean, if you could stab somebody with a shiv. I've seen it done in enough movies.
You could probably get a bluegill. They're pretty small.
What was with the guy that played Hopper on Stranger Things? It was like a Christmas movie, and it was really corny.
Dennis Hopper.
No.
David Harbour.
David Harbour.
I'm surprised I was even that close.
But because his name was Hopper.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I see what you did there. But it was like a killer Santa movie. And
Yeah, it's called Violent Night.
yeah, and it was like really like gory, but like just corny gory. It was pretty funny, and like he stabbed a bunch of people with candy canes, and I was like, that's fucking badass. So I know it can be done, obviously, but like you would think like a fish could be.
Oh, I know
stabbed.
you can stab people with candy canes. I did it to my brother a bunch growing up.
Well, yeah, everybody that has a sibling and celebrates Christmas at some point has stabbed a sibling with, or just relative or somebody at all. I mean, I stab myself in the thigh with it just to feel something sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to feel something.
Yeah, I'm like, well, it does hurt. This will hurt Will more when I stab him with it.
Am I dead inside and outside? Ow.
Yep.
Just inside.
Yep.
Just inside. Okay.
A little bit. So yeah, candy cane patches. That's a thing we need to work on because that market's not taken yet. Like the Christmas lights market, yeah, there's gonna be better ones out there. Then you throw the Christmas lights on at night. It's just like an all day thing. You can have it like a crafts market. People can be selling their Christmas stuff. Your ornaments, you make your own ornaments. Come sell them over here.
Just get like a little 25 by 25 square foot little patch at a farmer's market.
Yep.
Kids walk around grabbing candy canes.
Christmas farmers market. And a candy cane patch. But like free candy cane with it. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
It was the cutest little sneeze I ever heard.
Would you go to a candy cane patch?
No.
Come on.
No.
Why?
I don't like candy canes.
But a candy cane patch. Do you love pumpkins?
Not at all.
But pumpkin patch is kind of cool.
I've never been to a pumpkin patch.
Well, you're missing out, dude. I mean, it's not really that cool.
We
but
could just-
women love it.
We just seasonally change it.
That's really what it is. That's what I'm trying to do here is have a year-round.
I just needed to catch on enough to make it to Cinco de Mayo. We have a taco patch. You just walk around, there's tacos all over.
And then like there's just like a tequila section of it. Oh, a tequila maze. It's just stacked up with the bottles of
Like
tequila.
little bottles of tequila.
Oh, dude. All right.
Are we about to make $1 billion?
Verbal trademark on all of this. We just got to buy some land. Who's got land? Let us know. We'll cut you in.
I'll find some land.
Can we just commandeer it? I've been learning a lot.
St. Patty's Day, we just like hide corned beef.
It'll be my not cool, but I've been learning a lot about the Roman Empire lately. I know how to conquer. Just you assimilate people. This is easy.
You're assimilating them now?
Well, you conquer them and then you assimilate them so they don't. Well, I'll get into the Romans.
Okay.
I'll get into the Romans in a little bit, but that'll be for not cool. That's a little rabbit hole I've been down lately. Next up, I found a Reddit hypothetical I figured I'd share. This was just, it popped up first thing this morning. I don't know why, but it says, if I'm transported back in time to September 1st, 2001, realistically, how do I stop 9/11?
You call in bomb threats to those planes. That's all you can do.
But then you're going to jail.
yeah, but you stop 9/11.
But like,
And then they're just going to like do it a year later.
But then you got to go to Guantanamo. I wouldn't make it in Guantanamo.
I wouldn't make it in any prison.
I would never make it in Guantanamo.
Unless it's
waterboarding was like jet skiing.
like white collar prison, I think I'd do well.
But do you think that they would take the bomb threat seriously back then? Like now, obviously, you can't.
Right?
You can't joke about it.
That's yeah.
But would they take it seriously? It would be like, oh, this guy's just pranking us.
Damn.
They probably would. Yeah, because you could just do anything. Like, I think before 9/11, you could just walk. Like, I remember going and picking up my grandparents at the airport and, like, going to the gate and be like, hey, what's up?
I mean,
they'd come off the plane
yeah.
and you're standing there. It's like, you just had to be with your parents. Like, my dad didn't have a ticket.
I think, see, that's what
You could go visit family. Like it was like, hey, I'm in a layover here. I'm going to be in Houston for 2 hours. Come have lunch with me at the airport, and you could go do that.
Okay, I think I figured it out, but the problem is
Kill Bin Laden?
No, I was going to say I think
Because that was what I was thinking, but it wasn't Bin Laden. He already put out the orders.
Here's the problem: you're doing it before the attacks happen, so the attackers haven't attacked anyone. I was going to say you have to kind of commit a hate crime because you just got to walk into the terminal and start punching all of the Middle Eastern guys that are near the planes. And everyone's like, "Oh, a hate crime happened," and you go to jail for a hate crime. But in reality, I stopped 9/11.
True. But like that's the thing that sucks is like, yeah, you stopped 9/11, but no one else knows you stopped 9/11.
Did you hear about that guy that just walked in the terminal and
That guy
punched every
that
Middle
guy was a
Easterner he could find?
weirdo, and he called in all these bomb threats. Like, what's his problem? And then you're the psycho. You're like, no, but what I'm doing now is this. It's like Terminator. Remember when they would come back? Like from I guess it was after the second one. They're like, that day wasn't the day that the alien, that the robot took over. It was actually this day because what you did in Terminator 1 that pushed the date back. So really, what they're going to do now? I'm her son, and I'm here to tell you that this is going to happen. And then Terminator 2 happens, and then Terminator 3, they're like, no. Now what you guys did, the Rise of the Machines, isn't until 6 years after that. And you're like, fuck. I keep doing this. It's just going to keep pushing the date back.
You'd be the only person that calls yourself a hero, and we've already established you can't do that.
That's a brutal life to live.
You're just in jail for a hate crime going, heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Right? And then everybody's just beating the shit out of you because you were a terrorist. And they're all patriots. You're like, no, I am actually the biggest patriot of all of us. No one believes you.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
Would you do it?
All you can do is fight crime with crime.
Would you do it? Would you do it for your country, Pat?
I would like to think I would, but also I was 11.
I would have done it. At 11, I would have been a hero.
Ooh, actually, then maybe I don't go to jail. I just go to juvie for a couple months.
But you don't have to do 6th grade.
Dude, I fucking rocked at 6th grade.
Right, but like you don't ever have to take a test probably because in prison I don't think they make
Tests
you
were
take
easy, man.
I was dumb.
See, I was always really smart in school growing up, so I didn't have to try, and I did well. And then I was good at sports. It's after high school that shit started going downhill for me.
Yeah.
Once the real world happened and nobody cared about all that shit that didn't actually matter.
So could you though? We could
school.
stop it, but you would just have to sacrifice yourself basically.
Yeah. You wouldn't get to play Halo.
Fuck.
You wouldn't get to play
You wouldn't even know what Halo
that's
was.
true, because Halo came out in November of that year.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it just so I could have Halo.
Dude.
I'd let thousands of Americans die just so I could. Think about it. Then we wouldn't get like Pete Davidson, which some people might say that's a bad thing. I enjoy
Pete. Just a less funny Pete Davidson.
But he wouldn't be funny because he would have grown up with both parents and he wouldn't have had the trauma that made him funny. He would have been just like the funniest guy at your local bar.
Like a class clown.
Yeah.
He was the king of Staten Island is what they probably would have called him.
He would have been the king of Staten Island, but we would have never gotten
We
that
wouldn't
movie.
have known, yeah, outside of Staten Island.
We might have never gotten the league because Steve Renazizi wouldn't have had a fake story to tell.
No, he would have still had the league. He just wouldn't have told that story.
I don't think he would have gotten the league without it.
I don't know if that's why he got it.
I don't know either.
I don't know if that's why I got it.
All I know is once Robert brought up Halo, I'm back out. I gotta have my Halo.
I'm gonna say that I would sacrifice myself. Does that make me a troop? That's up to you. It's up to you to decide. That's not for me to say. But on Veterans Day, should I be honored? That's again up to you to decide. I just said I would save the United States.
We wouldn't have gotten some bangers from Toby Keith and Alan Jackson.
No, we would have. We would have because it would have happened eventually.
See, that's the thing. Is
it would
it
have
still would
happened
have happened
eventually.
because our airports. The only
Because they
way you
wouldn't have
can
listened to
stop
me.
it.
They wouldn't have listened to me, and then that would have happened, and I would have. I fucking told you guys. I fucking told you. September 11th. Remember? You fucking pieces of shit. Remember? And then, God damn it, dude. We're
that's
so
the real
sorry.
problem is-
We are so sorry. We kept you in Guantanamo for the last 10 years.
You would have to do something that would completely overhaul the security, the plane security industry in this country.
Yeah.
And that's not going to happen without a 9/11.
But then when it did happen, they'd be like, that guy, that Alex guy. Remember when he did all that stuff and told us that this stuff was going to happen and we didn't believe him? Man, maybe there's something to that. Wasn't Oliver North was like the guy that was trying to say when they were trying to blow it up the first time? Because didn't they do it like in 1990? They tried to blow up from the garage.
Something like that. All I remember about Ollie North is that in American Dad, he hid some gold.
Yeah. Yeah, I just know he wanted to go after Bin Laden.
What year was Jerry World built? Can we push it off till then?
2009. No, 2008. It was 2008 was when it opened. No.
They would have tried to do the. But see, here's the thing: security at that is better because we don't fuck around with football in this
It was
country.
2008. No, it was not. It was 2009. It was 2009 because I went to the next to last game at Texas Stadium. And
Yeah, 2009.
I went to the next to last. Yeah, it was Giants were like the next to last home game at Texas Stadium, and I remember we got the shit kicked out of us. That was the year that Plexico shot himself. So I was a freshman. Giants would have won the Super Bowl back to back if that had not happened. I am convinced, and no one can convince me otherwise. But then I went to the game where Eli signed the wall, and they kicked the game-winning field goal to beat him. That was pretty sick. That was before the stadium tried to kill people. But that's Dallas, so that's on brand.
Yeah, I don't think I could have stopped it.
I think I could have. Or I would have delayed it. Nothing would have helped. I would have terminated it, where I would have just pushed it back. And then it would have happened, and then I would have looked like a genius.
Even if you had walked in there and been like, that guy's got a box cutter, they probably would have been like, okay.
Tight, dude. What he's
Sorry,
he's
give
probably
it to
got
me.
a box.
They'd be like, that guy has one too. They'd be like, we already checked one guy. Get this kid out of here.
You stop it, but the Giants don't win a Super Bowl in your lifetime.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Can't do
Remember how close we were as a country after that?
that. Yeah.
I guess a bad way to achieve it.
You know what the
but-
weird thing about 9/11 is I remember like vividly is that like I was really sad going to school because I knew everybody was gonna make fun of me because the Giants had just lost to the Broncos on Monday Night Football, and then 9/11 happened and nobody gave me shit, and I was like, well, at least they're not gonna give me shit for the Giants loss. My friend Chris would always make fun of me every time they'd lose. I was like, okay. He was a Falcons fan. I was a Giants fan. And we would just hate on each other. Like, even at a young age, in 6th grade, we would just shit on each other if your team lost.
Just think, you can actually use that as an example when if you ever have to tell your daughter, look, there's always a bright side to everything. Like, even when something bad happens in your life, you can find something good in it. Take example, what happened to your daddy on 9/11?
Look, 9/11 happened, but I didn't get made fun of because the Giants lost the Broncos. So
That's going to
there's
be one of
that.
the darker
That was the year
examples
after
that
the-
someone has in their life of being able to find something on the bright side.
That was the year after the Giants had lost in the Super Bowl, too, 34-7. I remember crying at like when they lost that game. That was really sad. It was one of the worst days of my life until 9/11. And then 9/11, obviously, worst day ever. But moving on.
It's up there for me.
That was a fun little
I
hypothetical,
don't know
I
what
thought.
my worst day ever is.
I could probably find one. 9/11 was a pretty bad one.
I feel like by the time my grandparents died, I was like old enough to process it.
Oh, my dog dying. That would be... When I had to put my dog down, that was pretty bad.
Oh yeah, that's probably when my dog Brady died. That was a bad day.
Let's not get sad, though. Let's move on. Let's move on. I don't know. When you see somebody, it's like, how could I have stopped at 9/11? I was like, well, I'm going to obviously read this. Let's go. So, yeah, that's us just being hypothetical. What else you guys got for Precome segment?
I had two. We got a it's kind of a comeback, but it is not new. The haka is making the rounds on the internet again, which if you don't know what it is, it's a Maori war dance.
Is it the
tribal?
Congress lady?
Yeah, so like the video was going around viral. It's a woman, I think it's in New Zealand, but she's like ripping up a piece of paper and like screaming, and so many people online like, this is so disrespectful. That's not where, having absolutely no idea that it's like, no, this is their heritage.
culture.
And it's understood, but it was a great video because there's like 3 or 4
made some
of the
good
native
TikToks.
people doing it, and then there's just white people throughout their congressional chambers, whatever you call it, just sitting there uncomfortable as shit. Like, they're from there, and even they didn't seem like they knew what was going on.
Dude, Elizabeth Warren probably wants to do the haka so bad.
She's like, well, if they do that, can I do a rain dance? No, you can't, Elizabeth. We've established this.
Justin Trudeau's like, fuck, I want to do it. Oh, I want to do it. I want to do haka.
That wouldn't be blackface. Would a tan, brown.
I don't think you don't got to put a face on for it. It's just a dance.
For Trudeau, he does.
It's just a dance.
He wants to be a part of it.
But that's like a rugby thing. My brother
Yeah.
played rugby. A lot of my friends played rugby. So like I always
It's
knew the haka
the
from
coolest
rugby.
thing of all time.
And it's terrifying.
But
But
just
New
watching-
Zealand would do that, and you're like, I don't want to play them. That's
Watching
scary.
a bunch of people online freak out about it, having no idea what it was, and just thinking it was some super disrespectful
Yeah.
woman. Like, no, she's kind of honoring the heritage of her people.
And also, like, you don't really give a fuck about New Zealand Congress, do you?
No, not at
No,
all.
none of the people speaking on it did. You're like, okay,
No, they
like
don't.
this has no effect in your life at all. So chill out.
The other thing I had was I came across what could quite possibly be the greatest troll job in the history of the world.
I like where this
so
is going.
I know you're familiar with Grand Theft Auto 5, right? So are you familiar with the Mount Chiliad conspiracy or mystery, whatever you want to call it in there? There was, Mount Chiliad is the giant mountain in the middle of the map.
With all the paint on it,
And there's like
everything,
tribal
alien.
paintings with aliens and stuff. And for 12 years since that game got released, people in the game have been trying to figure out what it means, and they've never been able to. They've figured out basically every mystery in that game because there's thousands of them. Because Rockstar is
Emma and I
notorious for that.
completed it 100%.
So recently, one of the developers of the game came out and said, "Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. We put that in there just to fuck with all the players."
I love that.
There's been Reddit groups, Discord groups, Steam groups that have dedicated themselves to nothing but that for 12 years, trying to pull apart every piece of that map and figure out what it meant. And the developer was like, "Yeah, it leads nowhere. We just wanted to fuck with everybody."
Like, I always thought that like would be a hilarious troll job by like the Egyptians. If they just like, what is these hieroglyphics? They obviously, this is to King Tutankhamun, and this is to King Ares, and this is to King Ramses. Clearly, you see this, and it's like, nah, we just wanted to draw some fucking dogs and camels and shit, bro.
Dude, dogs are cool.
Yo, we just thought that this half-person, this Sphinx thing looked cool. Like, we just thought it was dope. It wasn't to anybody.
What, you've never driven or drawn an animal with a different animal's head
on it?
What if
it had a hat on it? Do it. Like, they were just, like, fucking around. They were learning art.
They had their own language, and it just got lost in a different way somewhere along the line.
They spoke English.
Like, you guys are trying to... You're just looking at our art?
Hey, we speak English, but wouldn't it be really funny if we left a bunch of weird symbols for like these fucking losers that are coming along later? They're going to have no idea. And then people just dedicate their lives to trying to decipher it. And like, see, clearly this shepherd's cross right here, that means this, and this means this, and this bird foot means this. It's like, no, it means nothing.
It's like 1,000 years from now.
It's wingdings, dude.
All of like the internet's been wiped out, and aliens come down, and all they find are Cam Newton's old tweets, and they're trying to decipher our language from his bullshit.
Just go look up Cam Newton tweets if you don't know what we're talking about. He uses the weird fonts that like no one ever uses.
Yeah, like every single letter is like a
before iPhones were a thing.
Version of that.
Every goth girl had the same. It was like the bold, fat, weird, like jagged font, and you're like, I can't read anything you're sending me. Stop. And I just didn't. I just was like, I'm done with this.
So yeah, that was the greatest troll.
That's pretty good.
Well, at least in video game history, it's got to be.
When does GTA 6 come out?
Next year.
Fuck.
Until it gets delayed until the year after that again, and then the year after that. And
I'm reading a book in there in the Keys, and I know that that's in GTA 6, and it's like, I can't wait to just fucking boat around the Keys. I'm going to go see Biscayne Bay or whatever the equivalent
Dude, I'm
of
just
that
going to
is.
fly down the highway, find a little roadside bar, and try and become a bouncer in the game. And I'm going to live out Roadhouse. I'm going to live out Roadhouse in the game.
I remember we started a podcast. This podcast started playing Grand Theft Auto with me and Curtis Chafin, and then we were just like, we should record this. And we started like a motorcycle club, and we'd go fight other people. Like,
almost a decade later, and they still haven't released the sequel of the video game. Think about that.
Although, like, when GTA 6 comes down, like, let's do Gravy Gang. Like, let's have a gang on GTA 6.
I never did online on GTA 5, so I think this
if you were with your boys.
Remember when we said we were going to do this for Red Dead? And we were going to rob trains?
Well, the Red Dead sucked. The Red Dead Online sucked. With GTA, they already figured it out. And then they also figured out that, like, Red Dead, you can't just, like, nobody gives a fuck if you put a fast horse. Like, oh, well, this car can also fly. Yeah, all right, I'll get it. Here's $18. I can either play this game for 12 hours or I could give you $18 and get this cool flying motorcycle. That's what I'm going to do.
It's like you're just living out your dream as a child. Like as a kid, you just want to buy the stuff, but your parents wouldn't let you. As an adult, you're like, I've got a job.
And I dropped like a lot of people did too, but I just dropped a bag because they'd be like, well, now you can get a yacht, a super yacht. And I'm like, well, obviously I want that super yacht. Like I need that. And I don't need it. It doesn't really do anything. There's a couple missions with it. And then like, well,
but you have it.
You could get this bomb shelter. Well, what if there's a bomb in the game?
There's a casino now?
Yeah. Now I want a penthouse. Got that too.
Spend $800 in game when you could have just gone to a casino.
Yeah, I could have just done that. But GTA fucking rocks. One of the best games of all time. Robert, what'd you bring in for Precome segment?
How early do you guys expect to get your like music recaps, whether it's Spotify, Apple, or?
This is usually like next month, right?
It should be December. It should be the final month of the year.
I also agree.
Right at the beginning of December, because it always feels like it's too early. Like, hey, it's not the end of the year yet, pal.
I also agree. I think it should be in December. I don't know what week. Maybe the first,
I would say the week
maybe
before
the second.
Christmas. That would be a good one.
I think the week after Christmas, because you're like, it's that weird week where you got nothing going on, and it's like, you could all just share your shit then.
I think that's too late.
But then that gets the full year, dude. Like January 1st to like, it should be later in the year. It's crazy when people like, I think it's like December 1st is when they start doing it.
But I think they also do it because, marketing, they want to get people to get, I don't know, subscribe and whatever. So with all that, so I think that's why it'd be too late. I started getting I use YouTube Music, and I started getting the recap yesterday. So I got my year recap yesterday,
No.
and I think that's way too early.
It's like music recaps and Christmas lights wait till after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, definitely at least until
Music
after Thanksgiving.
recaps for sure.
Especially
Christmas
because
lights. This is the gray area where I'm okay with Christmas lights.
especially because the Linkin Park album just came out 5 days ago on the 15th on Friday,
Yeah.
and like I've been having that on repeat, but that doesn't appear like as like a top listen to album because they probably got all the data beforehand.
I'm sure they want to do it like semi early before the final month because like that's the end of their fiscal year, so they're trying to get streams like to juice back up at the very end.
Oh yeah.
Isn't the end of the fiscal year in April?
I don't know. I just used a
It
term
did
that I
sound
don't
smart.
understand.
You sounded pretty educated.
I would assume
on
the
it.
end of the fiscal year would be the year.
It's
But
not.
There's 4 quarters
I mean,
to
the
a
quarters,
year, right?
which you guys know is 4.
Yeah, I would think that would be.
And so this is the fourth
every 4
quarter.
months.
Everybody knows that.
But they're like-
Clearly.
Yeah, I've never. That needs to change. Like daylight savings and fiscal years. Just put them where they should
Just
be.
make it where it's
Just end daylight savings.
dude,
fiscal
this is
years.
it.
Bam. Starts January 1st, ends December 31st. That makes sense. Oh, but you know what it is? Because everybody that's doing like finance and shit like that, they've got the end of the year off. They're not going to
Yeah.
work during that time. So like, let's just push it back to fucking April.
Yeah, it is like that. Like it is. We'll circle back to this next year's season. I've seen those memes already where it's like, hell yeah. Hey, dude, I'm not figuring this out this year. That's future me's problem.
But-
January Alex is going to hate me, but right now, I'm not touching this.
But I think the recap should come the week before Christmas. That way, because you're not doing that much work at that time anyway. So like, then it gives you something to talk about in the office for a little bit in the last couple of days before everyone just quits for the end of the year.
What's your music going to be if it's not Linkin Park? What's your top?
Maybe it's a little teaser for maybe I'll post about it tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I feel like I have the Apple one, so it's not as like crazy as the Spotify one. Spotify's like, you had this many seconds listening to this, and which like if we are on your top podcast list, please share it with us, and we will absolutely give you a shout out and share all of your shit because it's the coolest thing ever when we see that somebody spent however many hours listening. Like if you spend 10 seconds listening to us, it's the coolest thing ever. The fact that you guys spend so much time with us each year, it's really cool. Like when you guys share that with us, so I'm really excited to see that. I feel like mine is I just have the music one because I use the Apple stuff. Actually, I use, besides when I'm not using iHeart, obviously I use iHeart Radio app. That's where my music is always from. But if I were to have Apple, it would probably be Noah Khan because I got obsessed with Noah Khan, and then I've listened to his live at Fenway Park album like 100 times.
Mine's gonna be where it'll like all I use is iHeart, of course.
Also iHeart, but
But
when you're not using iHeart Radio app.
From occasionally from time to time, I'll when I want to hear a song, I just search it on YouTube.
That's such
Like I don't even have YouTube
thing.
music. Yeah, like I just clicked on it
You
right
like
now.
drive
hoping
in
it
your
would-
car and you just you're like YouTubing a song.
Yeah, from time to time.
Does YouTube Music? Is it just that? It's
Yeah,
just
YouTube Music has music and
But is it like a-
podcast. It's a
Okay.
different app.
Like I've got Amazon
Okay.
Music too, but like my recap on that will just be like, you listened to one podcast all year. Like, oh yeah, thanks.
Obviously, past the gravy, clearly.
Yeah.
but yeah.
I don't know. I have a couple other songs like this. Some music I've downloaded like to my phone from Apple Music. Like I've bought albums.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them that much though, and like I'm not gonna go into that to find a recap.
But Lil Nas X just came out with a new song too. He's putting out an album, and it's like that would have probably been in my top.
Yeah.
But now it ain't.
Yeah, so then like I want to see the Linkin Park album in the recap. So I don't think it's gonna show up like in the January. Like it's not gonna show up in next year's recap because I won't have listened to it that much.
Right. You just got to keep it going, dude.
Yeah,
Just got to keep it going.
My
It's too
favorite
early.
was I think I've talked about this, but 2 years ago on Spotify, my top one was what was that Akon song with Snoop Dogg in it? Because like one night I couldn't sleep, so I just tried to find a soft song to put on, and I put it on repeat. So it played for
Oh,
13
yeah.
hours straight while I just slept all night and like half of the next day. It was like this was 94%.
I want to love you.
That's what it was. I want to love you.
you.
Because like I barely used Spotify that year, so it was like literally 90% of my Spotify listening was that one song for the year. It was great.
That's pretty great.
And it was like Blink 182 album one time.
Yeah, I'll probably still have a lot of Blink 182 as well. Okay, that's pretty solid. Do you guys want to do some Robert Felines?
Hell yeah.
All right, I brought in a couple. Pat.
Let me go first because I've got
thought
two
of
real
this
dumb
while he
ones.
was here.
Yeah, I was busy today.
I get it, dude. I'm not giving you shit.
So this is the first one. I said this to Alex beforehand. I've got one. It doesn't really follow our format of how we normally phonetically make these, but I think you'll be able to get it.
All right.
It's NFL. Cursed QB.
Is it Dan Jones?
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Cursed QB. It's an NFL player?
Yeah.
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott. Well, he's not.
Hey, who's
cursed.
the only
He's
quarterback in the NFL that you yourself have
Murray.
cursed? There you go. It's Kyler Murray.
Fuck.
Come on, you fucking idiot. I was like, oh, you'll get this one. It's the only guy in the league that you've actively put a curse on.
That's true.
So
I
that
don't know.
one.
I thought that might be too easy.
And I've got one more. It's a food. Beef sphere.
Meatball?
Meatball.
Let's go.
I thought of both of those like 9 seconds before we started.
Yeah.
But, you know,
You were like, I didn't have any Robert feelings. So you don't have to today.
I usually do. I haven't pooped today. That was the thing. I usually do them like day of while I'm pooping.
is.
I was busy all day. Didn't have time to poop.
Okay. This is an actor. An actor. Friday the 13th bird.
Freddie Prinze Jr.? Is it Prinze a bird? Okay, so not that. Wait, is Friday the 13th Freddy? No, that's Nightmare Before Elm Street. Jason Bird.
Friday the 13th bird.
Friday the 13th is Jason.
Getting warmer.
Jason Hawk? No, that's not an actor.
Might be.
It's
It's possible.
Check
That's not the
IMDb.
answer.
Ethan Hawke.
No.
Oh.
It's kind of a very like specific one. You give up?
I give up. I got.
Yeah.
Jason Segel.
I was going to say Jason Cardinal, and I was like, that's not a person either. Jason Segel, that's good.
Jason Segel, yeah. I've been watching that show Shrinkage on Apple TV.
Shrinking.
Shrinking. Yeah. So good. I don't even
Shrinkage
remember the
is what happens when you were in
name.
a pool.
Right. Next one. It's a U.S. city. Lime left.
Greenwich?
No. It's a city in Florida. Lime left.
Key West?
Yes. This is a mode of transportation. Tom Mail.
Cat. I'm thinking Tom Cat. That's not going to be it.
Tom's already part of it, so it's not Tom.
Oh no, I was thinking Cat something.
Okay. Tom Mail.
Tom Mail. It's a mode of transportation.
Mode of transportation.
Like letters or the gender? Male.
Like letters.
Like letters, okay. Okay. Tom Mail.
Tom Mail.
How you would send mail. Tom Mail.
Post.
You might also go on a vacation on one of these.
Like I'm thinking airplane, but like that's not.
Could be airplane, but it's not.
Oh, I got it. Cruise ship.
Yep. Yep. Tom Mail. Tom Cruise.
That's great.
Mail ship. Last one I have. This is a clothing accessory. Cop Rita. Cop Rita.
I'm thinking police.
What's a clothing accessory?
Power Rangers. Is there a Rita in Power Rangers?
Yeah, Rita Repulsa.
It's not that though.
That is not.
Okay.
It's not that.
Okay.
Rita was my grandmother's name, by the way.
It was also a very deadly hurricane as
R.I.P.
well.
So Cop Rita,
Cop Rita.
and it's a clothing accessory.
Or something you would wear.
Is there any clothing accessory that has pig in it? Seems super disrespectful of Alex to do that. But
No.
Belt, scarf, ring.
I don't know.
It's a fedora. Fed and Rita, Ora.
I got a clothing accessory I just thought of.
All right.
Okay. Listen, pussy. Listen, pussy.
Something box.
Nope. Might be something you wear when it's cold outside.
Earmuffs?
Earmuffs.
That's good.
See, you don't need a lot of thought to go into these.
Not
they just
a
have to
lot.
hit you at the right time.
You just gotta. Okay, I didn't hate that one.
It was easily my best of the week.
All right, those are our Robert Felines, everybody. Those are our Robert Felines. Let's
love it
move
so
on
much.
to the Comeback Kids segment. We got a jam-packed Comeback Kids segment this week.
Jam it in there.
It's brought to you by the 11th annual Pass the Gravy Christmas Spooktacular. That's going down Saturday, December 21st at Kobo's downtown. Kobo's Q. We're getting one of the last nights that Kobo's is going to be open. They got that I-45 expansion. It's going to fuck everything up, including Kobo's. So Kobo's will definitely not be at this location going forward. But we will get to have one last hurrah. That's not my phone ringing. I don't know whose phone that is. It's probably we're at the office. We're at the office, and sometimes offices have phones ring. That's just a normal thing. But we did another normal thing is going to the Christmas Spooktacular. We've done it 11 years in a row. You should definitely come out there, wear your Christmas sweaters. We'll put some of our PTG Christmas sweaters up in the store that you can order, so you'll get them in time for that. You're going to come hang out there. Kobo's is the best food in town. You're going to love it. We're going to have a fun time. It's going to be during the afternoon, Saturday, December 21st. We got Rosie that's going to be out there hanging out with us. 2012 Rusk Street in Houston, Texas. Don't forget to mark your calendars for Saturday, December 21st. Kobo's Q, downtown, 2012 Rusk Street, the 11th annual Pass the Gravy Christmas Spectacular, the official sponsor of the Comeback Kids segment. It's the Comeback Kid. The Comeback Kid of the week. The Comeback Kid of the week. Bitch. Really, the Comeback Kid of the week could just be memes. I feel like looking at this, but it could also just be like memes of the week. But a lot of memes came out of this week's Comeback Kids. We're gonna start off with the Rainforest. It's back, baby. Amazon. The Amazon rainforest, because Joe Biden was there for, I don't know. I just saw that he was like in the jungle.
Are we sure he didn't just go to a Rainforest Cafe?
I would love that if that was the story.
They just brought him to a Rainforest Cafe, and they're like, this is a lot safer than making him air travel at his age.
Rainforest Cafe, get the coconut shrimp at Fox.
He just wanders off into the kitchen.
Dude, we when we were in high school, I guess, I don't know if they still have it, but Katie Mills Mall had a Rainforest Cafe, and it was the worst food ever. But like, everybody would take you there for like birthdays.
I never heard anything good about it.
It's so and so's birthday. Like, all right, let's go. And then you'd go with their parents, and they'd take you to Rainforest Cafe. And you're like, this is tight. Like, the monkey comes down twice. The fake monkey does. The elephant.
I've never been to one, but I've always wanted to.
Same.
It is not at all like worth it at all. It's expensive. As an adult, like I took Emma there one time when we were dating. I was like, well, we're in my hometown. Why don't we go to the Rainforest Cafe? I go all the time. Ever, except for like birthdays, and it wasn't for my birthdays, it was for other people's birthdays. But then like she was like, this is cool. I was like, yeah, and it's expensive, but check it out. And there's leaves above us. Wow, it looks like we're in a jungle. Like, it's cool, like a cool concept, but just it's not awesome. It's like Chuck E. Cheese as an adult, where you're like, this is way less cool.
It's like they reincarnated the Hard Rock Cafe and just gave it a different skin.
Remember,
the reviews were the same about them everywhere you went. It's overpriced. It's like, we get what you're going for. Like Rainforest Cafe, they're like, we're gonna have celebrity signatures everywhere. And Rainforest, like, it's gonna be a rainforest. But then you get there and the food is like mid at best, and it's overpriced, and it's not that good. And you're like, why did we go? It was the same review I heard of both of those restaurants anytime anyone ever went.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you've ever been to the grocery store where I think it's Kroger. There's a couple of grocery stores I've been to where like they water the produce, or they just mist the produce, and it goes sounds like thunder and stuff. And you're like, cool, like just picture that, but you're at a restaurant, and then occasionally, like every 20 minutes, it goes, well, it's thundering, and then the lights kind of flicker a second, and then the elephant does this thing with its tusk. It goes,
it'd be a lot cool if there was like,
you hear monkey noises, and you're like, all right, I like the buffalo shrimp, please. That'll be $45 for 6 shrimp.
They should have like tribesmen just jumping out of the bushes, like shooting blow darts at you. You have to dodge during your meal. If you don't get hit, it's 10% off your meal.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be sick.
Or like, yeah, like you just get like a real tiger, and if you can survive dinner with a tiger, you get your free meal.
That table's being loud. Release the tiger over there.
Get him out there. we're gonna like my daughter has the little thing where it's like the cow says, and it's just got a random animal on it. They just pick a random rainforest animal and they release one every hour.
I'd love to reprogram that thing, and it's just like you yelling at sports. It's like the cow says, "God damn it, interception!"
Yeah, they always had outside of the one at the mall when we were in high school. They had like the alligator, they had the fake little like pond, and the alligator would open its mouth and close its mouth. And you're like, "Oh, it's spooky." I don't know. I kind of want to go to a Rainforest Cafe. You're gonna be.
I've never been.
All right, let's just do a podcast at Rainforest Cafe. Like now that we can kind of be mobile, we should just go to restaurants and do it. Do it at different Chili's each week.
Just on the reservation, be like, can we get a quiet table? We have a business meeting, but we're just recording a podcast.
This is a podcast, actually, so could you guys keep it down?
Waiter,
turn the music down?
Waiter comes by to take our order. We're like, yeah, but how would you power rank these colors?
What are your thoughts? Chat, sit down. Take a seat.
No. I know you've got 9 other tables to take care of. Come sit down for 5 minutes. I'm sure they'll all be super chill about it.
So yeah, Rainforests, they're back, and Biden memes were back. That was a cool blue jacket he had, though.
Yeah. And it was just great that he walked off into the bushes.
Yeah,
at one
it
point.
was funny. It was funny. Also funny was Mike Tyson's ass.
I thought it was a great ass.
The Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. If you watched that on Friday, it was buffering. Everybody was having issues with it, and then you got to see a second of an interview. And I feel like everybody saw that part because everybody immediately was like, "Whoa, look at this!" And you just see Mike Tyson do an interview. He's like, "I thank you," and then he turns around and he's wearing his jockstrap, and you just see some booty cheeks. It was just wholesome, good old-fashioned fun right there.
I had no idea he did an interview before that. I thought they just did like a live look into his locker room and he was just hanging out with his ass.
Oh, no. That was if you finished the interview.
Because mine was buffering during that.
Just like, okay.
I didn't get to see any of that.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. I saw a video today of Jake Paul saying it, like on the in-house monitors. He's like, what the fuck is that?
I was so frustrated watching that, and I tweeted it out. It's got to be the biggest failure in the history of a live sporting event. Like nothing... Like, I guess you could say the earthquake during, what was it, the 92 World Series?
The Olympics when they took those hostages.
Was that a failure, though? I guess it was a failure on security.
Sports event.
It was a security failure.
They took hostages during the biggest world event.
But, counterpoint, I wasn't alive to watch that, so does it count?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Touche.
That Dodgers fan that beat the shit out of the Giants fan.
Okay. How about this, though?
Bad.
How about this, though? Netflix has some NFL games on Christmas. If this happens again during an NFL game, will that become the biggest failure?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't fuck with the NFL.
Point. But I think that the difference will be that the NFL is amazing and awesome. We love the NFL, especially when my team is winning, which they're not. But when we do love the NFL, the rest of the world doesn't necessarily love it as much as us.
But they don't count.
Despite us trying to like shove it down their throats. But I think a lot of people that were not in America were tuning in to watch Mike Tyson fight. Not Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, because that was everybody was rooting for Mike Tyson. You heard it in the if you watched it, like that was all the people cared about. I saw Andrew Tate was trying to see if he could. I don't know if it was true or not, but he was trying to see if he could schedule like a fight with Jake Paul. And
I would like
people
that.
were like that would be the only time people wanted Jake Paul to win a fight.
No, I would still go for.
I would want Jake Paul.
But no, I would want Andrew Tate to win that so bad because.
But I think that
Jake Paul deserves to get his ass kicked. And not
Andrew Tate does too.
Not that he doesn't. He totally does. He has lost fights. He was a professional fighter, and he would lose them. Jake Paul keeps setting up fake fights against people that aren't real fighters.
Tate, and he's a real fighter.
And here's the thing: Andrew Tate, he makes enough money. Maybe he does need money, so he wouldn't need it to go the full round to get his full contract. That's the other thing.
So,
do you think Jake Paul won't travel?
He probably
will. He'll travel.
Dubai.
I just want somebody that will actually punch him in the face.
I just think, though, that the football audience is going to be smaller than like 60 million people trying to watch boxing.
All I know is it better work.
I know it better. It absolutely better. Or else, like, January 6th will seem like a small thing.
Yes. Like, we will kidnap Roger Goodell and bring him to the Netflix offices,
Those are our two vows.
And then there will be fire trucks outside of those offices.
My two vows. Like, yeah, it'll be worse. It'll be worse if you don't give us our football on Christmas and it fucks up.
I'm going to be drunk and full, and I just want to watch football, and if I can't do that, there's going to be problems.
And then Roger Goodell also, it'll be worse than January 6th if Eli Manning is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. He made it to the semifinal round now. I feel like he's got a pretty good shot at getting in. But if Eli Manning is not a fucking Hall of Famer and I don't get that this year, I'm going to fucking lose it.
Well, Archie's the shadow commissioner, so he will.
Just make it happen. I don't care how it happens. Make it happen.
Make it happen. Doesn't. I miss Angry Alex. I need Angry Alex.
Angry Alex is all. I'm here. I'm here, buddy. I'm here.
I don't know. Having a kid has calmed you down a little bit.
It's just quietly calmed me down. Still, the anger's all inside. The anger's all inside. It's only got one place to go. Also back this week is the Sky. You guys joined the Blue Sky yet?
I didn't know what this was until I started seeing tweets about it.
Which is ironic because they're supposed to be blues. I don't know if that's what it is.
Like literally all I've seen like 4 tweets about it and nothing else. Is anybody actually on it?
Well, so I've decided, I posted today that like because of the toxicity on Twitter that it would be my last day on Twitter and that I'd be deactivating my account either today or tomorrow or maybe after that.
But you're not on Twitter anymore.
Whoa, but
you're on X.
Whoa, I'm on Twitter. But like I'm done with Twitter and X, and so I was going to deactivate my account unless I don't. So I vowed to do that. If you'd like to follow me on my other socials, www.creedthoughts.org. If you'd like to just see my thoughts on that going forward. But unless I decide to not get off Twitter. So I'm going to get off Twitter unless I decide not to.
What if Creed started his own, like everyone else is trying
Creed
to start
Thoughts?
a Twitter to get away from Twitter?
Well, they did.
What
do
if he's
that.
just started Creed Thoughts?
But they did start another Twitter. It was called Threads.
But it didn't work.
Right, and then I posted my gambling picks on Threads like every day, and no interaction ever happened. And
but also Blue Sky, same reason it won't work because it doesn't like Twitter already has the foothold.
No, Pat.
But
if
something could take it down, it would be Creed Thoughts.
But Pat, like it's gonna work because it's like Twitter, but it's different in Twitter. But it's like Twitter, but it's also like not like Twitter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Twitter, but all the people that you hate on Twitter for having different views from you, they won't be on this one, and everyone that joins it will have the same views as you. That's why Threads worked, right?
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, it might be that. You're right. Yeah, why don't they just go back to Threads? I don't understand. Make Threads.
Nobody was
Threads.
on there.
Robert, do you have a Blue Sky?
I do not.
Do we want to Squid Game it?
Would Robert know what Blue Sky looked like?
Robert works in social media, so kind of. Oh yeah, you might not. Do you have? I mean, you know what the account
Cloudy
is?
Sky.
Yeah, Cloudy Sky. That's the That's Robert's app.
A gray sky morning.
Are we gonna just Squid Game this though? Like, let's just not
Yes.
do it. Okay.
Like literally, if I had
just not.
If I had happened to scroll a little bit faster past those 2 or 3 tweets that I saw, I would have found out about this 4 minutes ago when you brought it up.
Really?
It's already dead.
Well,
it's not even going to get off the ground.
I mean, I feel like it like Threads lasted for.
So who's going to be
week?
on? We're going to get. Who are the people that just publicly? Dwayne Wade's wife, didn't she just leave Twitter?
I didn't keep a record.
And Don Lemon, he put out like a whole
Don
post.
Lemon, yes.
And then she, whoever was it? It wasn't Dwayne Wade's wife.
I don't know, probably Joy Behar.
No, I think she was like
I'm
an
sure
actress
she's
singer.
not on it either.
But she there was Don Lemon and whoever this other person was. They both like
Don Lemon was the big one.
Yeah, and they were like, we cannot conscientiously stay on this app the way it is being run, so we're leaving. And everyone was like, okay, see you in 6 months, Chrissy Teigen.
I like my favorite. Yeah, Chrissy Teigen does it all the time. But my favorite thing when anybody does that is this isn't an airport. You don't gotta announce your departure. And it's like, some dude was just like, drop the mic, bitch. Fuck you.
Well, it did
like every time I see somebody post it's like the Notes app thing, and then they're like, some personal news. Like, that's not personal news. It's just you saying you're not going to use an app anymore. But then, like, I just immediately scroll down, like, where is it? This isn't an airport. Like, yes, there we go.
I loved it because on Don Lemon's post, it got community noted, which is maybe the best thing to ever happen to social media.
Is funny
because most of the time it gets used for actually like correcting something that was wrong in it, but it's also used for trolling. The community noted his and just said, No one cares.
That might have been a Photoshop, but
I think it was, but I choose to believe
it's
it
still
was
fun.
real.
Yeah, yeah. And as long
Because
as you
Community
believe
Notes
it's
does
true.
troll sometimes.
Yeah. But we're gonna Squid Game Blue Sky. Let's just not do it.
Yeah, no
Let's
interest
just not do
whatsoever.
it, okay? And we're doing it not because we don't agree with Blue Sky, but we're doing it because we are siding with Robert, and Robert is colorblind, and I feel like it is not okay to make Robert have to look at a color that he can't see.
Even
It's
though
actually
you can see blue, right?
Don't answer that. Don't answer that question.
That's very personal.
Actually, he really wouldn't know.
It's colorist.
He could think that he's
His
seen blue this whole time, but it's not.
Yeah, blue could be a way different color to him. So it's really colorist.
Yeah.
Is what Blue Sky is. B Sky, excuse me.
Also, I'm just
The B
old.
app.
I don't want any more. I'm capped
I
out on
did
social
Threads,
medias.
man, and I would have got rid of Threads, but Threads was like, you're just gonna delete all your other shit that's attached to it. It's like, good job, Zuck. You got me there.
I had Facebook, and that was okay. And then I got Twitter, and I kind of
Twitter's the best.
like came off of Facebook a little bit in that time. And then once I got Instagram, it was just like Facebook was gone to me. I still have it.
I like it. Yeah.
And I'll check it every once in a while just to see if I'm back in, because I get locked out every 3 weeks because I forget to do 2-factor. And then I'll check it and be like, oh, it's there. I'll scroll, and then I won't check it again for like a month and a half. It's just I can't do any more social medias. I'm too old. I've aged out of it.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
I'll be the last guy on Twitter.
But like that's the beauty of Twitter is that it's toxic, and it's like I can
Yes.
say I love chocolate chip cookies, and somebody's gonna call me a pussy because I said I like cookies, and then like it's like that makes me
that would get you banned from Blue Sky.
But that brings me joy knowing that like no matter what my take is, someone's gonna hate it, and then somebody's like, "Fuck yeah, chocolate chip cookies rock!" Like I want the cesspool. That's what we're here for.
It's fun. I need anger and hate in my life.
You may have just found the negativity, but I was born into it.
Molded by it. My dad called me a douchebag by the time I was 6.
But yeah, the Sky, it's back. So B Sky, but we're Squid Game in that one. We're not doing it.
How long until it shuts down?
No, it's gonna go a while. It's the guy that
'cause
created Twitter is the dude that's running.
Oh, he's starting. Oh,
Jack Dorsey, which I would have thought there's like creative control and like, I guess you just come with a different algorithm. Maybe I don't know. Doesn't matter. But shout out to this guy. Also back this week, being a chill guy. Being a chill guy is
so
so
chill.
it's never been more back than it is right now, dude. Like this is our era,
we're
fellas.
chill guys.
Brat Summer's over.
And the little cartoon meme that goes.
Hot
what is
Girl
it? What,
Summer's
do you know
over.
what it's from?
It's from some Twitter account, I think, and the guy was like, "This is my character." It was some like character.
Oh, I just assumed it was like a kid show that somebody took.
Somebody made a
thing.
game.
I mean, it's literally the cartoon version of the Kevin James meme. Is what it is. Just sitting
kind
there.
of just being a chill guy.
Kevin James, what a chill guy.
If you don't know what we're talking about, just type in "chill guy meme" and you'll pretty much get it. But yeah, there's a guy that was like, "Oh, this is my character. He's just a chill guy. He doesn't give a fuck. I like to make him like myself. Just a chill guy." And then the memes just turn into like you have the little bear with his hands in his pocket, and it'll be like if you were doing one for me, it's like, oh, when your wife says you're addicted to gambling, but you're really just a chill guy that wants to get rich. And it's just you standing at the casino with your hands in your pocket. Like that's all it is. It's very easy to do.
I've still
easy
seen
to
people
do.
like fuck it up. Like or just bad versions of it. It's like when your girlfriend's mad at you, but you're a chill guy, and it's just the character standing there. I'm like, well, that's not. You're just doing the meme, but like not making it good. That's not a good one.
Your family calls you a drug addict, but you're just a chill guy that wants to do a little.
But you're just a
little
guy
nose
that likes
candy.
to chill. They say you smoke too much weed, but you just want to chill and be a cool guy. Chill guy.
You just want to feel something. And your family says you stop kiting yourself, but you're just a chill guy that needs to feel sad sometimes.
Maybe don't cut yourself.
Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't.
But chill guy, yeah. This one's gonna have some staying power.
I
like
hope
this
so.
one.
I hope so. Do we put it up for meme of the year? I mean, a lot of these.
Well, we
could
got
be-
it's still very
see.
new.
We'll
we got to
see.
give it a little time.
We'll see. But being a chill guy, very back. Be a chill guy. Don't be a not chill guy.
I think by next week we'll be able to know whether or not it's in meme of the year running.
Okay, but like that's just like it's like maybe it's like a way to not freak out over stuff. Like the Giants throw a pick. We'll get to the Giants a little bit, but the Giants throw a pick this weekend. I'll just be like, no, just be a chill guy, dude. I'm just a chill guy. It's just rooting for my football team. Just sitting at the bar with my hands in my pocket. Just be a chill guy.
Would a chill guy freak out about this?
Probably no, he'd just be a chill guy. He would just be a chill guy, dude. That's really what he would do. But if you send us chill guy memes, we'll post them. So if you want to do that, when she FaceTimes me after my cut and says, "Who am I trying to look good for?" But low key, I'm just a chill guy trying to keep a fresh cut. That's a good one. How I feel after winning the "You Can't Match My Freak" battle with her because I'm low key just a chill guy.
When you repost every chill guy meme post as a chill guy because you're just a chill guy expressing how much of a chill guy you are. That's a perfect one.
When the guys
meta
say they never see you anymore, but you're just low-key a chill guy who likes traveling sometimes.
Here's one for us. When your parlay missed on the last leg, but you're just a chill guy, so you make another bet. That's a perfect one.
When she gets mad because I fart on her, but in reality, I'm just a chill guy who do fart sometimes.
I mean, sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do be farting, dude. But yeah, being a chill guy, be chill. All right, just be a chill guy.
Just chill out, everyone.
All right. Also back this week, my favorite one is bleeding out. The masculine urge to bleed out in just cool scenarios, cool settings. Like it was just a snowy hill, and the guy was like, "The masculine urge to bleed out here," and I saw some girls like, "Why are men like this?" It's like. Now I think everybody just leaned into it at that point. So like,
because no guy wants to die, but every dude wants to die gloriously.
Like, and like, kind of the thought of just like, that's it. Like, let's let it go.
That would be a perfect one you should make.
The big sleep.
Insert the chill guy into the Elysium Fields from Gladiator.
When you're bleeding out, but you're really just a chill guy who is okay taking a nap for a long time.
When you died in battle, but you're just a chill guy, and it's the chill guy just touching the reeds.
Oh, it's Mike from Breaking Bad when he gets shot. Spoiler alert. When you wanted to leave your granddaughter a lot of inheritance, but you're really just a chill guy that got into the meth game.
God damn it. I just thought of DeMar Hamlin one.
No.
When you just wanted to play football, but you almost die on the field, but you're cool with it because you're just a chill guy.
You're just a chill guy that wants to play ball.
So you just have the guy laying down.
And getting right back up. Yeah. Shout out to all the chill guys out there, chill guys and gals, make it happen. But bleeding out is back, very much so, just because some girl online got mad and said, "Why are men like this?" And then like that's the beauty of Twitter,
because guys are chill.
This doesn't happen on B-Sky. This happens on Twitter.
There's a reason the meme isn't chill gals. Gals aren't chill.
Girls are chill.
They
can
can be.
Gals.
They can be chill. They aren't chill.
So guys can't have hobbies.
Chill is pretty much a guy trait.
Guys can't have hobbies.
Yeah, because we have the brain thing where our brains can just shut off. Women don't have that, and I feel bad for you ladies that you don't. Like, and you, so women out there right now are getting mad. Going, I chill all the time. Yeah, but like in between you're chilling,
but you don't have to
you're
tell
not
us
being
how much
chill.
you're chilling.
Even when guys aren't chilling, we're chilling.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I come home from work. I don't think, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that. No, I get home and I chill.
I'm just a chill guy that wants to watch some shows.
Just chill out.
That's what I do.
What'd you do with your friends all weekend? Oh, well, we went to the store and then we went and saw this show. We went and got dinner. What'd you do with the boys this weekend? We just chilled. Yeah, but like, what did you do? I don't know. We hung out.
Chilled.
We hung out in the lake house and got drunk. So we talked about 90s baseball players.
That happens.
That's like, it's chill.
It happens. But bleeding out, though, we do not have a power rankings for this week's answers. So I decided, why don't we just do a power ranking of our 5 places to bleed out. So I will go first. I put together a nice little list. Let's go. I'm gonna go 5 to 1 since this is like we brought our own list in. Number 5 is going to be the background of every Microsoft computer that we had in school, where you're just the rolling hills. Like I can see myself just bleeding out right there. It's like, look at these rolling hills. This is awesome. What a beaut. What a beaut. Number 4, Grand Canyon. Come on. Who wouldn't want to bleed out there? Beautiful.
That's a great one.
Beautiful. Yeah. Number 3, the Colosseum in Rome, because like I probably was like a gladiator. I just got done like battling and like I probably lost if I'm bleeding out. But I'd like to think like I stabbed them first, and then I also like it was like a double stab thing, you know? Like I am the victor, but like I'm gonna die a hero's death. Bleeding out here in the Roman Colosseum. Historical. That'd be sick. Number 2, the island from Lost. Because that's where Jack dies at the end. Spoiler alert. But like,
dude,
it's a cool fucking.
I was just about to watch it.
It's a cool fucking island, and I think it's in Hawaii, and like that just seems chill. I'm just a chill guy that wants to die on the Lost Island. All right.
Okay.
Number 1 is the end scene where Arthur dies on Red Dead Redemption 2. Specifically that like the side of the mountain as the sun's going down. And he's just like, I gave you all I had. Arthur Morgan here. Signing off.
Hosea.
Dutch. Damn it, Dutch. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, perfect like end scene. It wasn't sad because he's dying, but like you're like, look at that sunset. He's dying right now. Like he's just a chill guy that dies during the sunset. So Red Dead Redemption 2 ending, Island from Lost, Coliseum, Grand Canyon, and then the background of every Microsoft computer for like 20 years where it's just the rolling hills.
Okay. All right, so at 5, I'm going to go just the beach.
Oh, beach is good.
Dude, you just bleed out on the beach.
Beach is
like,
good.
Dude, it's what's a more chill place to
Right.
be than the beach? So then right there, you're bleeding out right there. Number 4, I'm going to go at a sports book. You're just watching all.
That seems like a
you
mess.
just bleed out. Yeah, no, but like that's where I want to go.
Yeah, okay.
Just bleeding out in the middle of a sports book. I don't know what happened to make me bleed out. I don't know if I celebrated a game that I won when the guy next to me just lost 10 grand on the bet on that game and he stabs me and I bleed out there. But you know what? That's kind of like going out in battle.
Right.
Yeah. Number 3, I'm going to go Blood Gulch from Halo 1.
Oh.
If I could make it to there,
Okay.
they're just, dude, I die among a field of warriors
Blood
like
Gulch?
that.
Yeah, dude.
That would be an absolutely amazing place to go.
That's a good one.
Number 2, I'm going to go Game 7 of the World Series after I bang into the wall and make a catch.
Oh, but you'd be like, would you like stab yourself? You'd
I don't know.
Be impaled?
Yeah, I assume so. I'm bleeding. I mean, I bashed in the wall, so my head's bleeding.
You
I'm
jump
imagining.
over the wall? Like you jump up?
No.
and
It's
you
full
catch
speed
it, but
over the shoulder and then bam into the wall. No jump.
what if you like, but you jumped up and like it's you're on an away game. It's an away game. Opposing fan stabs you. You still make the catch. So you're like, fuck you, your team lost. And then you just lay there bleeding out, but you're a champion.
That'd be a good one.
That'd be really good.
And number 1, on the field after my team has won the national championship and I get trampled to death. My team has won. The confetti's flying down.
Okay.
People don't even realize I'm there. I'm under their feet. Nobody knows. The field has just been stormed. And I'm just staring
You are
up
the
into the
field
sky.
now.
I'm a champion. Technically not me, but my team won, so it counts.
Yeah, they're playing the
and
Queen
I'm just
song.
seeing like people run by me and confetti. Your hand just reaches up.
Dude, what a
as
good
you
way.
bleed out.
What a good way to go. Right?
You won a championship. That's as happy as you're ever going to be.
Yeah.
And then everything just fades out.
That's a pretty chill way to go.
It's a great way to go.
Pretty chill guy way to go. Robert, what about you? If you had to come up with your 5 places to bleed out, where would you go with?
See, this is gonna be like
Dyken Park?
I was gonna say this is gonna be my not cool, but I was gonna say Minute Maid Park, but
We don't call it that. Well, actually, you can. It's not January yet.
it's not January yet. But no one wants to bleed out at Dyken Park.
You want to bleed out?
Are we going to have a Pride Night this year?
What makes you say that?
Oh, it just popped in my head. I can't figure out why.
Okay. I don't know. Probably. They had one last year, right?
Yeah.
I don't see why they wouldn't.
Probably be some memes that weekend.
Be interesting to see that happens.
Okay, what's your number 4?
Well, they were all going to be a Minute Maid Park. It'll just be
Just different
different
parts.
places. Different places.
Section 304, Section
Home plate,
208.
Crawford boxes, the train.
Oh, bro.
Where the torch
Bleeding out on the train. You're just laying on top of the fake oranges.
Oh, dude. On top
during,
of the
During
oranges?
a night game, and it's like all starry.
Yeah,
Are they going to change the oranges?
they are going to change oranges.
Oh, so it's just going to be a train. Well, it's fine. We don't need the...
Do they just going to get rid of them? Or are they
What
going
does
to...
Dyken do? Aren't they like air conditioning?
AC,
Just
yeah.
AC.
It hasn't been-
Window units?
Maybe they just paint all the oranges like blue. It looks like ice.
Ice cubes?
Yeah. Like craft
Like
ice.
circle
It's
ice,
round.
yeah.
I think it'd
Yeah.
be funny if they just had like window units.
That'd be...
Just a shit ton of them in the back of it.
Yeah, they haven't said exactly what they're going to replace it with, but that it's going to be ready by opening day. So it's a surprise.
Well, y'all have a better start than the Rays do, at least.
It's true.
It's true. Like, just play with the fucking
It's crazy. There's going to be 2 teams, major league teams, that are going to be playing in
minor league.
Did you
parks.
see that paying the Yankees $12 million will be the biggest expenditure on their...
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. Like, I
Like
hope,
their
I hope
highest paid player is making 10.9 next year.
I hope
and
the
Yankees
Yankees
are getting 12.
sign somebody for $12 million that just fucking rakes against them. And it's like, this is, you guys did this. We got this guy to do this here. They'll know the ballpark. Fucking, you playing at Steinbrenner Field, bro?
It's true.
Come on. But like, why can't they just play with the fucking roof ripped? Like, okay, now it's outside.
It's probably a hazard. Things will fall.
Tarp?
Just get a big
That's an
tarp
even worse
sponsorship.
That's an even worse look.
Just
Just weld it off, right? Just like, now it's not a dome.
Because it's in Tampa.
It rains a lot.
It's going to be, well, not the rain. It's the heat, and you won't be able to properly air condition it.
Well, I was going to say, if it rains a lot, you know, what's a good idea then is to not have a roof on your field, which is what they're doing. I don't know. I was like, I feel like you just pop that top off. I know it's harder said than done, but it just seems like, I don't know.
Just get a
It's
giant,
not doing much now.
like get some umbrella company to build a giant umbrella. And even like with like the umbrella stick just falling through the
Yeah.
middle of the stadium. You get the fly balls that hit it. It's fair play this year.
Right?
They were Taos Hill. They can do it.
Exactly.
There was a poll on Taos Hill.
Exactly. But yeah, those are our places to bleed out, huh? All right.
No
So,
Torchies? You don't want to bleed out in the Torchies out there?
Come on.
Yeah, Torchy, sure. Home plate, Torchies, the train tracks, the train. It's 2 different spots.
Yeah. What, the Diamond Club? Right,
Diamond
where
Club, yeah.
like
Dugout?
Jeff Bagwell and Craig Beachy sit, like right behind home plate. That'd be cool.
Dugout locker room.
Right where the trash cans were.
If you're like,
That'd be cool.
if you're shy about it, you could be in the opposing bullpen because it's like underneath in there and you can't see in there.
Oh yeah. Those are all good.
That'd be a 6 spot.
Those are all good ones. But definitely the train's number one. It's gotta be number one.
Yeah.
All right. Let us know your top 5 places to bleed out, everybody. At Pass Grade Pod on Twitter. Also back this week is Tommy fucking DeVito, everybody. Tommy DeVito is back. Hey! I had an Italian sandwich today to celebrate.
Attaboy.
I had an Italian sandwich yesterday to celebrate. I plan on having an Italian sandwich tomorrow to celebrate. Sunday I will be having chicken cutlets to celebrate. Like,
Gotta have the cutlets.
we got the Italian back, and I'm very excited about Tommy DeVito. I do love Tommy DeVito. There will always be he'll always be a cult hero to me. But what I'm really excited is that the Giants do not ever have to deal with Daniel Jones again. And I loved Daniel Jones, and I gave him everything I had. And just nothing happened.
We tried.
It just didn't work.
We tried to make Daniel Jones
We tried
happen.
to will it.
We gave him the Dan God,
Dan God.
Dan Jones.
Sexy Dan. And we were talking about how hot he was with the beard.
He could not overcome the Adam Gase eyes.
Fuck. But
Or
the
being able
Giants
to-
are done with him. He's quarterback 4 now. He's QB4. We signed Tim Boyle. He's not even a chance he's playing anymore.
Tim Boyle might be the worst quarterback to ever play in the NFL.
And worst name.
But like
Like Tim Boyle.
in his college career, he had like 4 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Somehow he made it to the pros. He was
Made
the
it.
Packers backup for like he just became Aaron's boy. That's how he stayed with the Packers
Yeah.
for so long. And then eventually we were like, he got into a game and we're like, we just can't have this. We just can't have this on
is
our
bad.
team. Other teams keep signing him.
Yeah. But
He's got to be a great locker room.
Tommy DeVito though, getting the start. He was the 3rd string quarterback last game. Drew Lock was ahead of him, and then
They don't want the chance of Drew Lock even winning a game.
Well, Drew Lock has incentives in his contract, so he could make. He's on a 1-year deal, so if he were to do certain things and pass for certain amounts of touchdowns and do whatnot, then they would have to pay the incentives out. They're like, we're getting rid of you after this year, anyways, buddy. Sorry, learn to sit on the bench, bud. And that's what he's gonna do unless Tommy gets hurt, which
the Giants
hopefully
really
won't happen.
They need to add cutlets to the
They
menu
they
in the
probably
stadium.
do. When I went to the Giants game, we had like not a suite, but we were in like the club level, and like the free meal that they gave everybody was meatballs. It was just a giant meatball.
We need crowd shots of just greasy New York douchebags.
I bet that'll be
just,
all the
just
tailgate
hammering
stuff. Will probably
cutlets.
be that. But Tommy DeVito's back. He's got the Italian hands. Like,
He's just fun.
I still want us to lose every game.
You can't guarantee that. He beat the
can't
Packers last year.
Guarantee it. But that's like what I'm doing now is like I want us to lose every game. But if we win, I'm going to be like, fuck yeah, we won. And then I'm going to be like, that sucked, but I'm not going to talk about that part. But then when we lose, I'm like, doesn't matter. Good draft pick. That's my mentality.
You just want it
Like,
to look fun.
it's a win-win.
You want Tommy DeVito to have 2 or 3 fuck shit plays a game where he just does some weird shit. And then, you lose and you keep improving your draft stock.
And honestly, like, what if Tommy DeVito wins on Thanksgiving and my Thanksgiving is just completely shot? The Dallas Cowboys are not very good right now. Giants haven't. Like, it's not going to happen because the Giants are like. This is an actual stat that I have. The Giants are 0 for their last 111 times they've played the Cowboys in the last 6 years. 0 for
That's crazy.
111 in just 6 years.
You want a real stat that's fun?
They just can't beat them.
No, that the Packers, since Brett Favre became the starting quarterback, are 53-15 against the Bears.
That's pretty good.
It's so fun having your biggest rival just suck ass and you kick the shit out of them every time. We've won 11 games in a row against them. Matt LaFleur has never lost a game as a coach. We had that amazing block kick this weekend, which
That was cool.
that saved my entire fucking day because I was not having a good day before that.
That was cool.
But, you win and it's good. That's all you got to do. Just win in advance.
And I'm just like, well, hey, we got the Italian in.
See, every year
that's what I'm excited
We all
about.
have our things. Like every year, I look forward to the playoffs, and every year you get to look forward to the draft.
No, not
That was
every
mean.
year.
That was mean.
That was
I'm
very
sorry.
mean. It was hurtful, and I didn't like that. Not a very chill guy move.
That was not
a very chill
You're
guy
right, that
move,
wasn't.
dude. Not a very chill guy move. When my
But-
friends just making
but-
fun of my football team, but I'm
but
just a chill
also-
guy that wants my team to be good so I can feel happy again.
Are you denying that having a high draft pick is awesome?
Well, look,
Because
think
you get
about it
hope.
right now we're fifth. Right now we're fifth.
It's a top 5 draft pick.
Top 5. So there's 2 quarterbacks in this draft. It's Shador and Cam Ward.
Well, you know what? Everyone thought there was only 2 in this last draft, and nobody was high. We weren't high on Drake May. We both thought he sucked. He looks good. Bo Nix looks great. You never know, man. You never
I
know.
still only want those.
You just gotta hope that the guy you get is the right guy.
But my wife knew.
Maybe Travis Hunter can play quarterback. does everything else.
We get Travis Hunter. We suck again. We get Arch Manning. Next year, you get Arch. Then you have Arch to.
What if Quinn? What if? Just hear me out. What if Quinn Ewers regrew the mullet? Would you be okay with him? Yeah, you can't have a mullet in New York City.
He's
That
made of
doesn't work.
glass.
That's true.
He's made of glass. Seems like a great guy. Jaden Milroe.
You get.
I could sell myself on
How about
Jaden
this?
Milroe.
How about this?
But I don't want to.
Do not do that. How about
But I
this? though?
can.
You get Travis Hunter.
Okay.
You get Aaron Rodgers for 1 year.
I mean, if that were to happen, I would absolutely sell myself in Aaron Rodgers. And then this time next year, I'd be like, God fucking damn it, why did we sign Aaron
I think Brian
Rodgers?
Dable might kill himself if he had to deal with Aaron Rodgers for a year.
Well,
I love
don't
Aaron,
think Brian
but he's
Dable
a
would let him
dick.
hold him hostage. Like, that's the good thing about being a Giants fan is like every time you're like, man, the Giants are fucking dog shit. They suck. Like, ha ha, Jets did something stupider though. Look at them though. They fired everybody that thought that Aaron Rodgers was a good idea. Huh? They got rid of all of those guys. The Giants are just bad. They're just bad. They're not just completely a dumpster fire. They are, but they're not as much.
You're bad right now. Jets are a
Hopefully.
bad organization.
Hopefully, we're just bad right now.
Organization.
Cam Ward's-
Your
Cam Ward's
owners.
really fine.
Your owners aren't bad owners. The Maras. They've proven that they know. They're having a bad stretch, but they've proven they know how to do it. The Jets are just bad from top to bottom.
What if this time next year, Giants are like first place in the NFC East? Cam Ward's just fucking slinging that thing, and we're like, fuck, what a loser I was last year. That's where I'll just save this and remember November 20th, 2025. Play this when the Giants are in first place, please.
See,
God.
look, that's what I can always turn you around. You were having a bad time. Now you're looking to the future
I'm just
again.
a chill guy that wants my team to be good.
Yeah. You
I've
can
watched-
always find hope as an NFL fan.
If you had if YouTube gave me, I don't pay for the YouTube. Actually, I don't know. I pay for NFL tickets, so I kind of do.
There you go.
But does it give you the stats on that? Because if it was just like videos you watched, it would be like you watched 18 hours of Cam Ward film. Well, yeah, I watched every highlight. Sometimes a couple of them. Sometimes when my daughter's a little fussy, I'll be like, well, let's watch a Cam Ward highlight. Let's watch like 6 minutes. of
Marshawn
this.
Lloyd is back this week. I should watch a bunch of his highlights from college.
Just watching highlights. But Tommy DeVito's back. Shout out to the Italians. Let's move on to the not cool segment. This is our venting segment where we just gripe about something that's happened throughout the last week. If you would like to participate, hit us up. We're at PassGrayPod on Twitter. Use the hashtag PTG not cool. That's how we'll search for it. At PassGrayPod, hashtag PTG not cool. The not cool segment is brought to you by littlemshop.com, littlemshop.com. Use our promo code PTG69. You're going to get 10% off your order. You're also going to get free shipping when you spend $10 or more at littlemshop.com. Shout out to our boy Alex O, reigning MVP of Pass the Gravy. It's going to help him stay along with that MVP race right now because he just bought like 107 air fresheners. He just put it was on his bed. It was just all laid out. He's good.
His entire life
He's
is going
good
to
to
smell
go.
amazing.
But it is the holiday season. This is a great time to get like coworkers gifts and stuff. These are perfect little stocking stuffers. Get you a keychain. You can customize these keychains. You can get already made ones that say funny stuff on them. You can just get a plain keychain if you want. You can get all the best air fresheners on the planet. They're way better than any of those stupid trees that anybody's got hanging on their rearview mirrors. Go and get those. Throw them in the little stockings. It's awesome. And then like it's not nobody thinks that you think they stink. They're just like, oh, okay, this is great. Nobody is ever mad when you get a car air freshener because you're like tight. So that bad boy, now my car doesn't smell bad anymore. Or my car doesn't smell like it could have smelled bad at all. Like it always is cool to have a good smelling car. LittleMShop.com, promo code PTG69 for 10% off your order, and you're going to get free shipping when you spend $10 or more at LittleMShop.com. If you get anything from them, they're at Little EM Tweets on Twitter and at Little EM Shop on Instagram. Let them know you're supporting the people, supporting the podcast. LittleMShop.com, promo code PTG69 for 10% off your order at LittleMShop.com, LittleEMShop.com, the official sponsor of the Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right, we'll start with a couple of listener and viewer submitted Not Cools. Don't forget to watch us on YouTube. If you're listening to us, we are on YouTube every single week. Just go to youtube.com/@PassFury Podcast. Just search Pass Fury Podcast. Go and give us your top 5 places to bleed out, or just tell us your number 1 place to bleed out right now in the comment section. If we can get, let's give away let's give away a Christmas sweater. Let's give away our. We're not a hero, but we are. Unless you want to call us, we'll give away one of those. Give us like the best place to bleed out, but we gotta think it's. We'll all take a vote and pick a winner in the comment section to go comment your best place to bleed out, and just say the name of it. You don't have to say like, or just say best place to BO. I don't know if bleed out is gonna get us flagged or anything. Best place to BO, and then just you can say bleed out. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. All right, Ashley starts us off with our first listener viewer submitted Not Cool. Ashley Wilkins at Buster Healer Mix on Twitter. She says, submitting a Not Cool for my husband. He had to get surgery this week, but they weren't able to fix his torn rotator cuff since it had been so long since the injury. They did repair his torn bicep, though. Now he's got a long recovery ahead, and he can't use his right arm for about 2 months.
Well, it looks like next week her Not Cool is going to be that her arm's tired.
Hey-o. That was good. That was really good. That's really good.
Yeah, Sergio, I'm sorry. Dude, that sucks.
That fucking blows, man. She sent a picture.
I use my right arm constantly. I'm using it right now.
Yeah, you can't write. Can't do like I wouldn't be. You can't type.
Dude, you know what? Think about it. What hand do you wipe with? You got to do that. That's a whole. You got to relearn how to wipe.
I can wipe with my left.
You can,
but yeah,
but it's
I'm
not
much more skilled with my right.
You're like, if I were to wipe with my left, I would be worried that I was going to smear poo all over myself. Just because it's like, it's backwards. I've been doing it one way for 34, or not 34 years. I've been wiping the whole time, but a long time. I've been wiping one way for 3 decades. I know I've used my left before just to see, and I was terrified. I think I did it one time. I was like, never again.
Yeah, I mean, I like to try and be as ambidextrous as possible, but you always got your go-to, and it's like, this is going to... That just sucks, man. Like in any type of rehab or anything like that, have you ever come back from an injury or anything like that, just knowing like I have to go to physical therapy and do this, I have to do these exercises. So what you're going to want to do with your shoulder is you're going to want to swivel your shoulder. You're going to lean down, face the ground. You want to rotate your shoulder as much as you can all around in little circles. You're going to do 10 of these 2 times a day, and then you're going to do this. So you put it up on the door and it's like, God damn it. And it seems like, oh, that's easy, and it's not easy because it's physical therapy, and you're like, yeah, this sucks. I'm weak here, and then it just hurts, and you're sore all the time. It fucking sucks. But it'll get better, and then maybe you'll have a super strong shoulder. And no word on the ghost in the shoulder, so hopefully your spooky shoulder's better.
Maybe
spooky
the spooky shoulder is
bicep.
why he wasn't able to.
Oh, the ghost is why they. Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's what it was. They looked at it and the doctor got scared and was like, "Oh, it's been too long. We can't do it."
I'm not doing that.
Your doctor's a pussy. He got scared.
Yeah, you need to go to like an exorcist doctor
or a Ghostbuster.
Yeah, get a Ghostbuster doctor. That's a good call. That's a really good, Not Cool. T's and P's, Sergio and Ashley. Help them out with that right now. You know what I'm saying? All right. Raymundo Benavides at Kmundo B on Twitter says his Not Cool is Jack in the Box closing at 9 p.m. Didn't they used to be 24 hours? I'm on call and I'm hungry. That's a really solid not cool because
We
it's
used to be a
like
proper country.
right. I think there are 24-hour Jack in the Boxes.
They used to all be.
Maybe not. Yeah, they used to all be that way.
They can't say breakfast served all day anymore.
Well, they can.
No, they
just
can't
when
because
we
they're not open.
Well, breakfast served whenever we're open. It'll be
When
all
see
day.
that doesn't roll off the tongue though.
But our day doesn't start till we open, is what they'll say. They'll fucking false advertise the
That's
shit
fucking
out
crap.
of you.
That's crap.
That was like all of Jack in the Box's advertisements used to be like, hey, you fucking stoners, come hang out with us. Can I get 99 tacos for $2? And it's like, no, you get 2 tacos for 99 cents. Okay. Like that was the commercial. That was the like come late at night at Jack in the Box.
Yeah, and now that I think about it, I haven't seen a late night Jack in the Box commercial in a long time.
Jack in the Box really
They'll
backed
say
off the advertisements.
Jack in the Box and Walmart, man. You guys are letting me
What are
down.
you fucking doing?
Go back to 24 hours.
Figure it out. Okay, Jack in the Box. When was the last time you had Jack in the Box?
It's been a minute,
It's been a long time. Robert's never had Jack
but it's
in the Box.
awesome. I love Jack in the Crack, dude.
The tacos, dude.
Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger.
That's what I would get.
Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger. It was my
Yeah.
favorite burger from the time I was like 6 to 28.
I would just get the tacos, dude. I could house 4 of those bad boys. Get the tacos, the curly fries.
I mean, if you only had a couple bucks, yeah, you always went to the tacos. If I was like, I want a full meal from here. Plus, I also liked it because my brother was always adamant about telling them, do not put mayonnaise on this. Don't do it. I hate mayonnaise. Do not put mayonnaise on my burger. Guess who always got 2 burgers? Me, because they always
pretty
put
cool.
mayonnaise on his burger. And he couldn't eat it. So
That's
I was like,
pretty
oh, I
cool.
guess I just got to eat 2 burgers
he
now.
couldn't eat it or he wouldn't.
Both. He can't stomach mayonnaise. Like if he
Mayonnaise is like egg. Does he eat eggs?
he loves eggs. It's mayonnaise. It's like the texture, consistency of it.
But
It
when
just-
it's on a
like, I
burger,
don't-
you can't like mayonnaise is the most
He's
like
just-
nothing flavor too.
Also, can't he just wipe it off?
You would
Also
think that.
Also that.
Occasionally he would, but he wouldn't be happy.
Pat didn't ask questions. He just ate his second burger.
Yeah.
I do think Jack in the Box like curly fries.
Best
They're
fries on
up
the market.
there. They're up there. For
Yeah.
best
They're
fries.
better than McDonald's fries. McDonald's fries are great. Don't get me wrong. It's classic, perfect fry. But the curly fry is a superior fry.
I agree with that.
Look, McDonald's is a tremendous fry. The greatest fries of all time. But yeah,
Curly fries are a little too brown.
fuck you, Jack in the Box. Figure it out, okay? Stay open for my boy Mundo. And I do want Jack in the Box tacos now. So
And fucking curly fries. I might have to drop like $26 on tacos and curly fries on my way home.
hell yeah. Next not cool is from Melissa Hyde. At Mel Hyde myself on Twitter. Melissa's not cool is, why does it cost so much to give someone a birthday gift? It's $3 for a balloon, $7 for a card, and $13 for a tiny bouquet. I'm just going to start giving them the cash I would have spent on all of that with their gift instead. What a waste. Yeah,
Also, yes, do that.
that's why.
Cash. First of all, $3 for a balloon. You get a birthday gift for a little kid? Adults don't need balloons.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't need a balloon. I would, if you were just like, hey, like, you don't even have to give me the money that you would have spent on it. Just like, here you go, here's your gift. Like, throw it in a trash bag. I'll be fine with that. I am trash. I'm just a chill guy that like doesn't care. If
Also,
you give me like,
$7
a balloon,
for
you know?
a card is absurd. Why are cards so expensive?
Some of them sing now. I've been in the card game for a little while, you know. Like I've got nieces with fucking birthdays and shit like this, like all kinds of stuff.
I
Some of
want
them sing.
just a card should cost $2. It should have some little comic strip
But if
on,
it's
strip
for your
on it.
mom
When
and
you
you can
open
make
it
it a
up,
funny
it's like a
one.
little joke.
Like sometimes you gotta drop a bag on it. I dropped like $25 on a card one time because it was 3
That's
feet,
insane.
3 feet tall.
That's insane.
It was 3 feet.
You know what the card I
It was
spent
3 feet
$25
tall.
on
That's
for my
a
mom?
giant card.
I'll spend $25 on a card that says Jameson on the front of it. It's just a bottle of whiskey.
I was gonna say that seems.
That's why I like shopping
And
for my
then
mom. It's very simple.
peel the front of the label off and write your message, and then peel it back on.
No, I just go, Mom, here's a bottle. I don't
Finish
even wrap
it and you can read it.
Mom, here's booze. I'm going to drink half of it with you.
That's cool. That is cool. But yeah, that sucks. It's crazy. They just tack on that. It's like $25 with all this other stuff too,
It's
and then
ridiculous.
whatever you got 'em. Our final listener submitted not cool. Viewer submitted not cool is from Alex O at Alex McThunder1 on Twitter. And Alex O says his not cool is construction on the way home from work, construction on the way to the gym, more construction on the way home. Took another route. I hate construction.
It's not the construction that's the problem. It's the traffic.
It's and it's when it throws off your routine. Like, this is how I go home. I am usually home in 15 minutes. Now I am home in 45 minutes, and I hate this. And then you're just mad in general, and you see the construction workers, and you're like, I fucking hate all of them, and it's not their fault. They're just doing their job. But you're just like it's ruining what I'm doing.
One of these days,
I'm infuriated just talking about it.
I can't talk because I'm just mad thinking about sitting in traffic.
Yeah,
I hate it. It's
traffic,
so mad.
dude.
If everyone drove like me, traffic would be so much quicker.
Yep.
People you're sitting there in traffic, and then your lane's going slow. So then you switch lanes, and you see that the car in front of you was just leaving like 14 car spaces in front of them, but you can't get past them. And then they start to drive, so then your lane's going, and you're now caught in the slower lane because the asshole.
Yep.
Stop it.
Yep. T's and P's, brother. Hopefully they clear that up. But it's like whenever you see construction, like that's just going to be this way for 7 years now.
It's on every route you have to take.
This is my life now.
For going to work or going to the gym, everywhere you go, it's just traffic. That's the fact that it's like in every part of his life.
For a year, the
That
2-lane
sucks. I'm
street
sorry.
that I live off of was a 1-lane street where they made traffic go both ways. They were fixing like water for this apartment building they were building, and it was like hell. Every day was hell just leaving my apartment. It's just like, fuck, I had to pull out, and then there's going to be a fucking dump truck out there, and they're going to be doing this shit, and then
Should
there's
have
going
just
to be a
got a
construction crew. And
Segway. Started taking your Segway.
yeah, I mean, I had a bunch of, I was like, can I make a zip line? I'd rather do a zip line. That'd be awesome. Like I looked into all kinds of stuff. It is hell, but T's and P's, brother, that sucks. I will go first.
Do it.
My first not cool is the Tyson Jake Paul Netflix stream, just cutting out for everybody. I understand 60 million people are usually not trying to get on one site and watch things, but don't hype it up if you're not going to deliver, you know? It was fun though. The level of like anger where like, I'm like, God damn, my stupid piece of shit cable and internet is out again. Fuck them. And then you get a text from a group chat and you're like, hey, is y'all shit sucking too? You're like, okay, so they got it too. And I was on like 5 group chats. We're like, dude, this fucking sucks. Fuck this. God damn it, I fucking hate Netflix. So I hope something bad happens to Netflix. Blah, 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 blah. And then everybody be like, yeah. And then you're mad at whatever your personal thing was. And then you realize, oh, the whole internet's also mad. Let's go. And it was like pitchforks and torches all over on Twitter. And it's like, you think on B-Sky you're getting that? No, they'll probably ban you. No, you can't say mean stuff. You can't say fuck you, Netflix. And like, no, everybody's like, Netflix, fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Everybody was so mean. I went and I 1-starred Netflix on the App Store just because I was like, I don't really know how else I can do that. That's my new like little subtle way to like get you. If I'm mad at you, I'm gonna find your app and I'm gonna 1-star it. And that doesn't do anything really. But to me, fuck you.
Like multiple times. I think I can think of at least 3 separate times during that. Because you're in your group chat and then I was trying to be the one like, guys, Netflix is back up.
Mine's back. Right? Mine's back. So and then yours would go down, and then your friend is mine's back now.
At least 3 separate times, I looked up or I went down to text. Netflix is back up, and I hit send, and I look back up at my TV, and I go back down to my phone and go back down again.
Yep.
Just constantly. I was so mad,
and
because like I didn't even want to watch it, but the fact that I couldn't watch it was so much worse.
Yeah, I was gonna just check it out, and then it was like, oh, it just. Like I turned it on right when the first fight was gonna start, and I was like, oh, I guess they wouldn't go right into a main event. That makes sense. And then I didn't really care, but then it just like I had the sound on in the background, and then the sound would go out, and then I was like, this is kind of annoying. What's happening? And then I realized all that shit was going down, and then I was like, okay, I'll check out this chick fight that's going on, and you couldn't watch.
See, that was the thing. Everyone goes, well, at least the chick fight was awesome. I couldn't watch a second of it.
Yeah,
it was down for the entirety. It finally came up, and the stream worked for the rest of the night, starting in the 5th round of the Tyson fight.
Yeah, and then I had people that would like they'd get it back, but it would be back at a different time. Where like, I was talking about the Tyson fight,
hit live,
and they were like,
and then it just goes back to Buffalo.
Mine hasn't even started. Like, what are you watching the fight? I was like, yeah, you're okay. He's like, no spoilers. Like, all right, I did drop the largest bet I have put on anything on the service that we use on the Jake Paul fight on Jake Paul.
Yeah, it was smart. It was obviously he was going to win, but I mean, I put $5 on Tyson just because. Why not?
I have done 3 previous times. I have done the like, fuck it, there's no chance this loses bet, and I was like, me doing this is I'm doing it with double what my maximum was, and every other time it has lost, and I've been very mad at myself, and I was like, all right, let's just empty the bag.
Jake Paul fights are safe to do on because they are set up for him to win.
He's fighting a 60-year-old man. A 60-year-old man. I was like, he has to win.
After the 2nd round, you could just see Tyson. Like, he couldn't move. His back must have tightened up because the first 2 rounds he's doing the boxer swivel and moving around. By the 3rd round, he was like, "Oh, his legs have stopped working and he's not moving his back."
But that was the most money I've won just on a fight ever. It was pretty cool.
Congrats,
Most
buddy.
non-parlay money I've ever won. It was pretty awesome. But just being like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking do this. There's no chance. And then you're telling yourself like, well, what if Mike Tyson has 1 punch? Like he gets him 1 time, and then he got a couple punches in that first round. But I wasn't that worried. I wasn't that worried at all. It was pretty cool though to be like, fuck yeah. Now I feel like a rich person. Like I'm not rich at all, but like it was like I put way too much money not responsibly on this fight. Like I would have been okay.
I'm very happy I don't have to have a conversation with my wife.
Yeah. Well, it was my gambling money.
Yeah, I
like
know.
it was like the entire account would have been emptied though. So it was pretty cool. But shout out Jake Paul for getting that done and doing what he thought you were gonna do, even though we all got fucked around with that. Also, my other not cool is I think I might be really into the Roman Empire. Like that was a joke last year, I think.
It's awesome.
Like dudes, Roman empires. And my brother went to Rome with his wife for their honeymoon. They have a delayed honeymoon, and they went to Italy, and like they're in Florence today. But like when they went to Rome, like I don't know why, but you know how like your phone listens to you. Like my Facebook feed exclusively and my TikTok exclusively are just like things that give girls the ick with guys is the TikTok, and then also the Roman Empire, and then Facebook is just exclusively like Greek ruins and Roman, like Italian ruins. I'm like, fucking okay. And so like I'm just watching TikTok after TikTok after TikTok after TikTok about Roman empires, and they're like, all right, dude, the flanks that they're phalanx that they fucking fought in. I was like, that's fucking brilliant.
The fact that they built aqueducts.
Yeah, they built aqueducts, and like how they like put together the bathhouses and stuff, and how much water had to get pumped
They had
in and out
plumbing
of
in
that
the
shit.
cities in
like,
ancient times like that.
all
dude?
that, and like the fortresses they'd build, where then they would build like this wall is to do this, then you have this wall, then you have the moat, then you have this wall, then you have a taller wall. It's like you had to go over like 57 walls to fight those guys, and then how they would just conquer people and be like, look, we can either kill all you fuckers, or you can just chill with us. You're going to get all this cool stuff. We're going to build some fun stuff here. Now you have a market.
You can assimilate.
Yeah, you got this town hall. You can hang out in the town hall. You got this bathhouse. We'll give it to you. But if like we go to war, which we will, you got to fucking fight for us. And people are like, okay. And they just kept doing that. They just kept doing it. I think it was like the Apatia Trail or whatever it was, which is like the first ever real like road that they paved all throughout Europe. And it was just like, yeah, they would just conquer every fucking city that they got to. Like, all right, we're going to build a fortress here. We're going to do this. Now we're going to fucking make Constantinople, which was fucking wild. Like, dude, Roman Empire, I'm all in on it.
History is dope, dude.
I know, but everybody's always like World War II is when you find out you're old. And I was like, no, it's Roman Empire, bro. It's Roman Empire.
Yeah, I rewatched Gladiator this week.
Because the new one's out, and I think maybe that's also why. But
That's why I watched it, because getting ready for the new one. But I'm like, God, this movie's so fucking awesome. When they get to the Coliseum for the first time, the guy's like, I didn't know people could build something like this. And I'm like, from that angle, you're like, yeah, dude, and it's still standing.
dude,
It's still there. They built shit that is still around.
what is that's the largest domed structure ever? Like the first ever domed structure that they made. It's not the Forum, but it's the Pantheon that they built. Where it's like, how is that still going,
I
dude?
thought that was Greek.
It
Pantheon?
might be, I don't know. It's all blending.
Either way,
together.
it's all ancient shit.
But like, if I had to like I don't want to go outside of the United States except for my second country in Jamaica, Montego Bay. That's where I also call home.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I live in the greatest country in the world. Why would I want to go anywhere else?
Exactly.
But like, again, like, I'm not gonna go to Italy. But if I could pick like 3 places to go, it'd be like Egypt. But I'm not going there because that's dangerous now. And then I would fucking go to Greece and Italy. Would be like, those would be my 3 because they got a bunch of cool shit you just walk around and see.
Just wait 10 years. Greece's economy will collapse again, and then you can go for cheap.
Yeah,
They do it like every 10 years because they don't pay taxes.
That's true. Well, you just got to get in the Olympic strategy like we do. We figured it out. But yeah, I'm really into the Roman Empire, which is cool, but also I feel like annoying because then I'm having to do that thing where I'm like, I know this is a very autistic thing that I'm into right now, and I could just spout out Roman Empire facts, but my wife doesn't want to hear that.
I was about to say, don't bring that shit to her. Bring it to me.
Okay, can I start just sending you cool
Dude,
memes and like
yes,
not memes, but
always.
Like, I'm just like when your wife's really annoyed with you sharing facts, but you're really just a chill dude that's into Roman Empire.
That's
learn.
Dude, the Redskins should have become the emperors and just been, or the Washington Romans, and like make your jersey look like the old fucking Roman like soldier shit.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like the jersey has like the built-in breastplate that looks like 6-pack abs.
That'd be really cool.
That would have been sick. No, now they're the Commanders.
And then, like, this is not Roman, but Greek. The Acropolis is like that big hill thing. That's where the 300 fight was.
Oh, the 300 fight was at Thermopylae.
But they destroyed the Acropolis because of the 300
That
fight.
was it was after.
And then Xerxes, who in watching
before.
300, did not ever think that was real. Which I think a lot of it could be fabricated because who fucking knows? They wrote on
300?
stones then.
Yeah, a lot of that was fabricated.
No, but like I was like, Xerxes isn't a real fucking person because in the movie he's
Oh, he
like
totally
a fucking,
was.
but he's like a monster in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, you just made it scarier. Makes sense. It's not a documentary, but I thought it was. Thought it was documentary, but then they just like go fuck up all the shit. And it was like back in the day, you're like fucking kill it all. Fucking, we just got them. Take it down. These cool statues, no more. But
That
yeah, I'm kind of really obsessed with the Roman Empire, so I'm just a chill dude that likes the Roman Empire. Excuse me.
I wouldn't say that's not cool. Good for you.
Thanks, dude.
That's cool. I think it's cool.
I'm gonna
think all
start
the chill
sending you all
guys
the
out
cool
there-
shit that I see.
Please do.
All right. Hey, if any chill dudes want to send me like
Sorry, Roman
Roman
group chat.
Empire, oh, do we do
we
it?
just become the meme?
Fellas, check this one out.
Like everything else I do, I get into it 2 years after it was cool.
you guys hear Old Town Road yet?
all the girlfriends out there are like, God damn it, they're doing it again.
Have you guys heard $1 Million Baby? Yes. It's been out forever.
I've said it before, but I always remember I got into Jack Johnson's senior year. Everyone else was listening to it when we were freshmen.
All right, what do you guys got?
I got to one. Remember last week how I was talking about how I think my laptop charger was dead and everything?
I see you don't have your laptop with you.
I do. It's in the bag. It's
Okay.
I did go buy a new charger for this weekend. I think the battery's dead on it. I have to go get a new battery.
But Spin Zone, now you have backup charger.
Yeah.
When
So I've
you
got-
do get a battery.
So I'll be able to
if-
leave like one at home and have one in my travel charger that I keep
Yeah.
in my backpack. But yeah, now I'm gonna have to go to like fucking Geek Squad or Nerd Squad, whatever the fuck it's called, and be like, "Can you see this beat up shitty Chromebook that I have? Can you replace the battery?" And they'll be like, "Dude, you can just buy a new Chromebook." I'm like, "I don't want to do that. It's $10 less to replace it and still keep this one that's got chips taking out of it because I drop it all the time." Yeah, just do that.
Just we need a new one.
So yeah, I gotta now do that. And my other one was for the second week in a row, I just crashed at my buddy's all weekend because his wife is still in Colombia, and he's like, he was like, it's kind of
You're just
lonely
a
if you
chill
want to
dude
come
that likes to hang out with your boys.
Because when he came back, he was like, dude, if you want to just like stay here for a while, like she's out of town and it gets kind of lonely. I was like, I'll be back this weekend. We just hung out and just grilled and got hammered all weekend. But his guest room bed, like I sleep on a very soft bed. It's actually a box spring and then 2 mattresses on top of each other, so it's super soft because I love that.
That's what's up.
It's a stiff bed, which I still like stiff beds. But Monday I was at work, my legs were gone.
After a while, yeah.
I had no legs like at all. I could feel like walking. It felt like my legs were dragging behind my body because they just had no energy in them from
It's like-
sleeping in a different bed.
Like camping where like you're like, I'm good the first night, sleep on the sleeping bag and the mat that I brought, but then like if you sit the second night or the third night, it's like the next day you wake up, like, oh right, my back hurts.
Yeah, like it never
is not
hurt. My
fun.
back would be stiff a little bit the next day. Plus, his couch sucks ass that we were sitting on all the
I
time.
watched the
He
Kentucky
makes
Derby
decent
there
money,
with
and
you,
he's got
it
the
was
most
just
broken college fucking couch of all
I
time.
respect that though.
I do. I love him.
Like kind of, he's like, I'm just a chill dude that just likes having.
Until his
Stuff that
wife
works.
makes him fucking change it. At
But
some
she
point.
hasn't though.
She hasn't. But yeah, so it was like Monday and Tuesday. Today, finally, my legs were fine. But for 2 straight days, like I'd be at work and outside on the patio, we've got like a service station where one of the counters is like right about 4 feet tall. So I'd be like putting my foot up on that, doing all the stretches. I've got my foot hanging behind me and then like doing a squat so it
Oh,
stretches
yeah.
out the front. Oh, it felt
You gotta
so
get the
good.
broom, wrap it around your leg so you can like do the hook thing.
I didn't
I'll send you that one with the Roman.
But like,
stuff. I'll send you.
and then I just realized I was like, oh man, my legs feel so much better both days after just doing 30 seconds of stretching.
Yep.
It's crazy how just minimal upkeep will help your body feel better,
That-
and I just won't do it.
That would be like I didn't use that for my not cool, but like I always have tight hips because I'm sitting down all the time, and it's like I had been really good about for 3 weeks, like on my like hip stretches that I see, like on my Instagram was just like, here, try this, do this. I was like, all right, tight, yeah, that works. No way,
Dude,
like,
I was doing stretches
if
I
you
haven't done
spend
since high
10
school
minutes a day
baseball.
stretching, turns out you feel better. And then I did that, and then like midway through last week, I was like, well, I feel fine, so I just stopped doing it, and now guess what?
stiff again.
Now my hips are sore. They're tight.
I get that from
It's my own fault.
from the way I sit on my couch because it's got like the legs that kick out. So, but I'm constantly sitting like not quite cross-legged, but like kind of with the feet together and my hips just pushed backwards. So then at the end of the night, I'll stand up and I'm like, oh, that's stiff. That's not good.
Super chill.
I just played 4 video games in that pose for 4 hours. That's bad. But yeah, so
That's solid.
I got those.
Cool.
Robert?
We already talked about it. Dakin Park. That's Daikin.
Dakin or
No,
Daikin?
it's Daikin.
The die.
Yeah.
The DP.
Daikin Park. It's just such a lame name. Like I wouldn't necessarily mind a name change, but Daikin, it's just
Here's the thing, though. I think we can go from the juice box to the ice box now.
Well, do you not know that it would be just like a cold box? It's like a refrigerator company would make more sense if it was the ice box. Like an air
Doesn't have to make
conditioning
sense.
company. Well,
We could call it the cooler.
well, see, so
That's a good name.
MetLife Stadium, a lot of Giants and Jets fans just call it the air conditioner because it looks like a giant air conditioner.
I've never heard that before.
Well, you're not a real fan of the Giants or Jets. So
That's true.
Clearly, that would make sense. It's kind of like TDECU, where it's like it's just got that, but it's like 27 times more air conditioner looking. I don't know. I feel like it's weird now. Raymundo made us a graphic that said it was Passageway Park, and I think PTG Park would rock. So if anybody wants to buy out whatever Daikin spent, we would love to take your money and then do that. Does it trouble you at all that it is a Japanese company?
no, not at all.
Do you know who else made a deal with the Japanese?
Who?
Hitler. And that's how World
And
War
the
II
Dodgers.
Going. And the
But
Dodgers.
what if Japanese name
And a lot of
what
other
if we
baseball
get
teams.
this company to help us get the new Japanese pitcher that's coming over?
He's like 35.
Don't care. He's good.
Doesn't it seem bad that Ichiro was good until he was 100,
Yeah.
and he's probably still good.
See, with Japanese players, it doesn't bother me. With Cuban players, it bothers me because you're like, they say he's 28, but I'm pretty sure he's 34.
He's 100 now. He came in on a cane.
This isn't. It's not a good name though.
It's not. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but it's kind of like
You'll never you'll get over it. But it's like, what did they call Heinz Field now? Like where the Steelers play was always Heinz Field, and now it's like
Aperture?
Is it Aperture?
No, it's Heinz Field.
And then
Forever.
like Arrowhead Stadium where the Chiefs play is like Gitcha Field or whatever.
No, it's
but
Arrowhead.
it's like some technology company or whatever. It's like they still call it Arrowhead and Heinz Field, and it's hilarious because like Arrowhead was the name of it without a sponsor, but like Heinz still just gets called Heinz Field. So like it just do the Twitter thing. Don't call it X. Just call it the Juice Box. Go to Minute Maid.
it'll be like when it's a new year and you're still writing the previous year.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, I called NRG Reliant until like 2 years ago.
I think I still do sometimes.
I
by accident.
do too. Yeah, they're at Reliant, which is weird because I pay my bill to Reliant, but like NRG is the company that I pay it through, which doesn't make sense. Just make up your mind.
It's going to be like if you really just want to like take a stand against it, you can just start calling it Enron again.
Ooh,
Because that's what it's going to be like when it went from Enron to Minute Maid. You just still kept calling it Enron, and I think it was just like one day I woke up and like it had finally clicked and it was Minute Maid. It was like 3 years later.
I remember going to a game right after the Enron thing happened. I went with my cousin, and they had the black tarp over the diagonal E that was like in the shape of the diamond. And it was like, okay.
I'll never forget for years still, we had the Tom Lay YMCA out in Katy.
Ken Lay.
Or Ken
Ken
Lay.
Lay.
Ken
He was
Lay.
the
I
guy
was like,
that
wow,
was
they didn't
in charge of Enron.
I feel like they should have
And then it was just
changed that one.
now it's Katy Family YMCA. Which is funny because he probably donated a fuckload of money.
That's why
to
the name
make it.
stayed for years.
But then they were
afterwards.
like,
I think it was when he died they finally changed it.
they're like, do we like he did give us the money to build this, but like kind of defrauded a lot of people. Like,
There's probably people at that YMCA that were defrauded by.
is this blood money
Enron.
that we built this basketball court with? Like, these are nice soccer fields.
A little bit.
The youth,
Little bit.
The youths are getting some action in here. This is okay. Now he's dead. Okay, let's just change it.
Yep.
Let's just change it.
It's going to be, especially because it's a Japanese company that none of us know, it's
Yeah.
going to take a while to get used to this.
I, for one, am happy that I am a fan of a team that would never sell out their stadium's name. So shout out to me, morals.
How long before the Yankees do it?
They haven't ever.
But they will. It'll probably be like Hal's kids that like never really knew George.
What if they sold the team, dude?
They won't.
Sell it to Juan Soto.
They just make Juan the owner to keep him.
Just, you have this, dude. This is all yours now, pal. Pay yourself whatever you want, dude. It's on your books now.
Just rolling 1 year, $60 million contracts.
That'd be wild. I've just blacked out about the.
If he trades
stuff.
himself,
I'm not gonna
he doesn't want to be there anymore. He's like, man, I suck as an owner. I'm trading myself.
That's kind of what
for a
Derek
good
Jeter
team.
did. He was like, what if I just traded my team to the Yankees and then I just get out of this? They're like, okay, tight. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, that was a
Here's
total
Giancarlo
undercover
Stanton
op.
for a nickel.
Well, he was still Mike back then. Oh, no, he did change to Giancarlo while he was still down there.
Yeah, it was Mike Stanton. He was never John. He was never not Giancarlo on the Yankees.
Yeah, he was Mike
think
Stanton
he
for
was
like his first 2
Giancarlo,
years, and then
yeah.
he became Giancarlo
He was
for like
Giancarlo
1
the
or 2
last
down
year
there. And then
I'm glad Jazz Chisholm didn't change his name. That's a fucking cool name.
Chaz Jism.
All right. But yeah, you'll get used to it, dude. You'll get used to it.
It's going to take time.
What could, I don't know. I was trying to think. Like, what could be worse names? That's a pretty bad name, though. Funny name. It'd be
Worse
funny.
names?
Yeah. So let's not go down that path.
I was just trying to think
Let's
of
not go
bad
down that path.
companies.
Volkswagen Field.
Ooh, you know what would be a horrible one, Robert? Yankee Stadium? Ugh.
Hitler Stadium.
Dude, what if we named
bought that?
Dude, what if we made Enron? Does anybody own the rights to the name of Enron as a company? Start a new company, name it Enron, and then be
I feel like people
successful.
don't deal with companies named Enron just on principle now. All right, let's move on to the answers segment. Let's wrap this up. It's my favorite segment we do every week. We do the Precome segment where we bring in whatever we have, our thoughts, our questions, our ideas. This is where you get to do that. If you want relationship advice, we can help you out. Parenting advice. I'm killing it as a parent, guys. No big deal, not to brag or anything. If you want, safety advice, we are heroes. I have not seen fire yet, but there's definitely still some sort of fire probably going on in the building. If you need help, like advice from a hero, not that we're heroes, but if you thought we were heroes, we could answer that. If you want to know what color numbers or certain things are, ask us that. Medical advice, we got you. Give us 5 similarly related things that we can power rank. We're the best at power ranking things. Anything like that, hit us up. At PassAgrayPod, use the hashtag PTG Answers. That's how we'll search for them. You can also email them to us, but we check emails way less than we check Twitter. At PassAgrayPod, hashtag PTG Answers. You can email them to us, though. PassAgrayPod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject and then your question. Let's get into the answers segment.
Well, if you just answer the question, why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question. What's the question?
Any questions?
All right, our first answers question comes from Quentin Hughes at Q the Ace on Twitter. And Quentin says, if you had to pick 2 animals to trade sounds that they make, which 2 would you choose? So they would be like a dog and cat if you switch. Dogs would meow, cats would bark. I thought about this for a while, and I think I found the funniest one. Birds and cows.
You go to an aviary, it's just
Like birds chirping out the window in the morning, moo, moo, and then just seeing like a field of cows just go chirp, 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 chirp. Like that'd be funny.
Ooh, you know what'd be a good one? Rooster and elephant.
with the trunk, just, dude.
Because it would sound kind of like a trumpet. Like it's got the cadence of a trumpet, but not the sound.
right, and it's got more like pitch to it, probably.
What were those? The like screaming goats. If you switch that with like a crocodile.
That'd be the crocodile pops its mouth open. That'd be terrifying. It'd be absolutely terrifying. I guess I just thought funniest, but like I was like cow, like a cow moo is such like a not like in nature. There's like a lot like you hear roars, you hear growls, you hear all this stuff, and like you hear a moo. That's the weirdest one out of any like animal sound, right? Like funny, but like no other animal does like a moo unless it's like also called a cow.
I mean, even if you just switch like a lion and a kitten,
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
like that would be a good one.
Or like that MGM movie intro, like whenever somebody like makes their own and it's just a cat, that's always funny. And they still do the rah. Like that's that plays.
I'm gonna stick with rooster and elephant.
That's
I
a
think
good
that
one.
would be a good switch.
Robert, what you
trying
got?
to think of monkey for something, but
Monkey,
monkeys are just
monkey and
perfect.
cow would be really funny, but like a cow doing a monkey sound wouldn't be as funny as.
I think it would be.
Yeah.
Instead of moo, you hear wah, wah. Robert hates all animals, so he's
Yeah.
like,
So not
What-
dogs.
no, but what if we could do like a parrot and a dog?
Oh, you would do like a snake and a dog, so the dog would shut up. Probably that's what you would want.
ooh, parrot and dog would be good. Like if a dog could like learn phrases.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be sick. Ball, 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 ball.
Oh,
ball,
that would actually be
ball,
awful.
Ball outside, 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 outside. Take me
Wheezy would
outside.
drive you
Shut
insane.
up. Stop. Shut up. Hello. Hello. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah, that'd just be all it is. It'd be Doug the dog from Up, but they would just learn whatever your phrases were.
Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel,
Squirrel.
squirrel, 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 squirrel. That would be good though. That's a good
That'd
answer.
be really good.
Parrot and dog.
I like all of our answers, and I think that also on the YouTube version, go comment 2 animals that you would want to switch sounds for. Just say like chicken and cow, and we'll be cool, whatever.
Parrot and dog, it would get real sad real quick though, because it would just be a bunch of like lonely people teaching their dogs to say "I love you" constantly. But yeah, that's cute at first, but then it's just like you and your chihuahua back and
Sounds
forth,
like
just
some
going, "I
beast
love you, I
guy.
love you, I love you, I love you."
Like some beast guy shit they're posting over there.
But you would want your dog to tell you that.
I would 100% teach
Absolutely.
my dog to say "I love you."
But then your dog would also do the "don't leave" when you're leaving. You'd be like, "Oh no, I can't go now."
I wouldn't teach it that.
But they would like.
I want to
yeah.
teach it that. It's
They would
it's
learn
still
it
like a
from
parrot. It can
others.
only
They
say
would learn
things
it
that
from
you
other
teach
people,
it to.
though.
But if you're constantly saying "you want the ball," then it would learn that.
Yeah.
But like you could also teach it like, I'd be like, "Go pack, go." My dog
That'd be
would just be
cool.
yelling that all the time.
I had
Bears suck.
I had a cockatiel named Camille. We got from a neighbor one time, and it would do the charge whistle, and then it would also say pretty bird, Camille."
Oh,
I thought that
every
was
dog
really
would be
cool.
like, "Good boy, good boy." You are a good boy.
Treat, treat, treat. I hope somebody's dog is listening and hearing all of those trigger words that we just said. Want to go for a walk? Want to go for a? Anytime I say that, he's like, yes.
Do
Whatever the answer
That's what
is.
I like doing to the dogs. You go do, and there are.
Do you wanna?
You want to go outside.
Whatever the answer,
You wanna go
whatever is
outside?
following this, yes, I do. I will follow you wherever you go now. You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Strength and honor. That would be a good one.
All right, Todd Voss. Now we got a back to back from the Vosses. The Vosses are taking over the answer segment this week because Todd is going to ask us a question, and then his son Justin, who famously flipped off Pat at the, or he said "fuck you, Pat" at the. I
respect him, but I still wanna fight him.
We love Justin. So Justin's he's a gravy tech employee. Mm-hmm. So that works. But Todd Voss at as_seen_by_TV says, what color would make the best ladle? It's gold or silver, obviously. I think silver is the most practical. Like gold is just cool as fuck. But like silver,
You know Trump's ladles are gold.
probably,
The Trump Tower.
probably. But silver's like, when I think ladle, I think silver. Don't
I
you?
think silver. Yeah, I think that's the best one.
Like metal color. Maybe
yeah,
not,
because it's
not real silver,
it's a
but like
kitchen too.
shiny
Stainless steel.
Yes, that color. That color.
Yeah. Silver.
Yeah, you go with that. Oh wait, colors are tough for him.
Yeah.
Or is
Gray.
it just
yeah, it's gray.
Great.
or did he mean the question not? I think the way he probably meant it is not what is the best color for a ladle. What color
Is the word
would
ladle?
make the best ladle?
Oh,
Like what color is the best ladle?
So
That's a
still,
good one.
Still the same thing, I would say. Still like silver or
No,
shiny.
I don't think the color silver is a good.
When I think ladle, I think like kitchen utensil, and I think kitchen utensils just look cleaner when they're fucking shiny and silver or metal. I have a blue
I
ladle.
kind of feel like red
I have a black ladle
because
at my
it's a
house.
one syllable red.
A lot of people have given
red.
me ladles over the years, so like I've seen a bunch of different colored ones. I've had a green one before.
Purple, green, yellow, blue.
You have been at all of the live events, right? Like,
Yeah.
all the live podcasts. Remember the very first one we did at Packard's Pub,
A
and we
lot
were
of
like,
ladles.
we're gonna do ladle shots, and so
Oh, yeah, that was
then
a
I
fun
realized
one.
we can't reuse ladles, so everybody has to get their own individual ladle, and I bought like everyone
You
from a
bought so many
Walmart and
ladles.
forgot that. Oh yeah, they just add up after a while. I spent like $100 on ladles.
I saw eggnog at the store yesterday, and I got excited. I was like, I'm gonna
Nagasaki,
get fucking
dude.
hammered on some nog.
We were definitely not allowed to have that at the bar. Like legally, we should not have been serving that because it was just a jug I brought that I made, and they were like, I didn't see it.
Statute of limitations. They
Remember
can't prove shit.
we had Judy was making dump wings, the wing dumplings she brought. Shout out Judy Jones. That was cool. She had a little fryer outside.
I'm gonna say red makes the best ladle.
We've come a long way since that. I'm still gonna go stainless steel, silver. It rocks, dude. It rocks. And Robert Gray
Yeah, or black.
or black. Black is clean
Like
too.
a black one, yeah.
That plays. That's a good question, Todd. Now on to Justin's question. Justin Voss says, if a centaur were bitten and turned into a werewolf, if a centaur was bitten by and turned into a werewolf, how would it look when it transformed?
I think just the human top turns into a werewolf with the horse legs.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a horse werewolf.
I'm just picturing a 4-legged werewolf with just 2 arms still, and he's just like a jacked upper body still. So yeah, kind of exactly.
So
what
like,
you're
but
saying.
also because now it's a werewolf, it can lean down and get those other 2 arms on the ground and even
Dude.
increase speed.
He'd be so tall too, because you can also stand up on those back hind legs, and then you just have like 4 arms.
Probably
really.
climb up all walls and stuff too.
And you just like just shaggy and black is what I'm imagining as like the fur all over that thing, and just the meanest teeth. But it's like an awkward
Ooh, do its feet? Do the hooves turn into paws though?
they can, depending on the night. If it's
So
a
like
full
it still
moon,
has the horse
yes.
body, but it just doesn't have the horse feet, the hooves.
Yeah.
It's like still they're all
So you can
werewolf
stand and you
paws,
can be
so that it can
bipedal,
still
but you
grab
can
with all
also-
of those
yeah.
4 too. Ooh, that's scary.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Justin, that's a very
But
terrifying
yeah,
thought.
werewolf
That's what I
top.
think. It's a great question, Justin.
I think Justin's just trying to create his own nightmares at this point.
I mean, I think that I'd like to hear more of Justin's thoughts.
So would
I think we just turn it over to him, like maybe let's just have a chat. Just turn the mic on, crack the mic, see where things go.
Hot seat Pat. I'm about
See
to
where
get
things
replaced.
go. Yeah, dude. We could have you're cheaper. You're cheaper, I know that. Still an intern, but you're cheaper. So we'll see if that works out. It costs a lot less than liquor bills. Like your tab is probably gonna be a lot lower. What? He's not crushing tequilas, is he? He's not crushing
Could be.
whiskeys. Not yet. Not yet. One day we'll buy Justin his first beer when he's of age. We're still
Someday
doing
he's
this
gonna like
in
bring him to a
100 years.
PTG event. And he's gonna like ask one of us like, dude, can you get me a beer?
And we'll say ask Robert. Robert is in charge of supplying the underage kids with beer. That's Robert's rule. That's Robert's job. Somebody has to do it, dude. Nose goes. That's you. That's you.
He lost.
All right, that's the law there, but the cop's like, why did you? They got nose goes.
I lost nose goes.
It's legally binding. He's like, it is not at all. In no way. Well, that's what the guys told me. All right, Jessica Davina, maybe. She writes in and says, "Is it a red flag if your boy?" Oh, this is a relationship advice question. Look
You
at
came
us.
to the right place.
Don't worry, you're all set, Jess. Jessica says, "Is it a red flag if your boyfriend or girlfriend goes out to the bar or club without you?"
If they're not asking you to go with them. Like if they're like, you want to go to the bar or the club, and you're like, I don't want to go. You have fun. That
Probably
shows
with-
trust. If they're just like, I'm going to the club, and you're like, oh, I'll get ready, and they're like, well, I didn't invite you.
But sometimes, like, if you go with your like me and the girls are going to the club, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But also, like,
But if they're
Sundays,
just like going clubbing and like don't even like tell you or invite you,
Yeah, like, what if
That's-
they don't tell you at all?
that's kind of
like
that's
they're
a
just
red
not home.
flag.
You're like, where are you? I'm at the club.
Yeah. Or
That's-
like if they don't live together, just like the next day they find out. they were at the
Okay.
club.
Okay. I didn't think about it that way. I don't know if it's a red flag. I think it's one of those boundaries. Like you like, hey, I'd really like it if in the future, like I think I'm really liking what this is. Like maybe in the future, like let me know if you're going to the club. Nothing. Like I'm not trying to be jealous or anything. Like set like not boundaries, but just be like it would make me feel better if I got invited.
Like a bar is a bar. A bar,
Because
I
like
got no
I
problem
go
with. The club
Sundays,
is
I
where
go to
it's-
my bar with my brother, and my wife knows that, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bar to watch. Like if the Texans and Giants play this, like the same, like especially if they have a noon kickoff, it's like we're going to this place to watch football, and my wife knows that, and I invite her, and she usually says no, but like I'm gonna go to the bar still. I'm still gonna go to the bar. I don't know if that. I don't think that's a red flag, but
Well,
it's kind of
you're
like an
married.
understanding.
That's different. This is boyfriend girl.
No, but like I don't think it's a red flag. I think if it's all the time, like if every time you see your dude or your chick and you're like, yeah, I was just clubbing with so and so, like, okay.
See, that's my problem. Is I just think anyone that goes to clubs is a red flag. Clubs suck. Bars.
If
are
you hate
better.
them and you are not going, then yeah, it probably is a red flag for you. But I think if like hey, it's so and so's birthday, we went to the club and we're hanging out. It's Robert wanted to celebrate, and we got bottle service. Okay. Not my cup of tea, but that's cool that y'all did that. Like if every Tuesday and Thursday and Friday you're going to the club with your friend Robert and I'm not getting invited, then okay, kind of weird.
Here's the red flag: is if you find out your boyfriend's going to the club without you, and then you find out that club is a gay club. That's probably a red
That would be a
flag.
red flag, but we don't know that that's the case here.
He's like, no, I really like when other people buy me drinks. Okay,
I just like to feel
that
pretty.
can only. I don't really buy
Look,
that.
I'm just a chill guy that likes
I've
to
had
have
the
other
thought.
people buy me drinks.
I've
okay?
always wondered if I went to a gay bar and I just sat there, how long it would be before somebody bought me a drink. Maybe they never would.
They'd buy you a drink, buddy. I bet
Probably.
they'd buy you a drink.
But
You'd be so flattered.
in the back of I'd be like, shoot.
oh, come on.
Me? Aw.
Look, yeah, I'm not. It's not because I'm gay, babe. It's because I'm just a guy, a chill guy that likes to go to gay bars to get
just cheap.
compliments.
Sorry, ally.
I do not. I'm gonna say no. It's like every time somebody's like, it's the total red flag. I always tend to be like, no, it's not. And as somebody that's been like inundated with, besides the Roman Empire, ick videos of like, all right, girls. The one I saw last night, there's a guy. It's called Guy with the List, and every time a girl posts like the ick video, he just adds it to
It's
a
like
notes
346
thing.
things long.
Then he scrolls down. It's like 675, and she's like, if a guy is reading on the bus, just know that he's not reading because it's something that he enjoys doing. He's trying to get some woman to strike up a conversation with him, and it's like, all right, so reading the ick. Guys can't have hobbies anymore. But
Wearing comfortable shoes.
just because I've seen so many of those, I feel like I'm like inclined to go against just red flags. It's like no, it's not a red flag. If they like talk to them about that, I think red flags a lot of times are things that you don't want to ask somebody about. You're like, this is just a deal breaker, and I get that. I get that there's certain things that like, yeah, okay, this is a deal breaker. I think this is something that could be discussed.
If they're like going and trying to hide from you that they're going,
If they're trying, if it
that's when
seems
it
like they're
is.
being sketchy about hiding it, yes. But if,
like obviously if they're
just
like,
going,
hey, we're going, do you want to go? They're inviting you, you
Yeah.
don't want to go. That's one thing. But if
and
it's
if you're
just like,
tired and they still go, you're like, well, they're allowed to hang out with their friends, you know. So I don't think
if you
it's a
ask
red
them where
flag.
they were and they were like, oh, I went to dinner yesterday, but you find out
Okay.
they didn't go to dinner, they were at the
That's
club.
a red
You're like,
flag.
that's sketch.
That's a red flag. And then if they're lying to you about it, I think it's a red flag. But if they're just going and you're aware of it, I don't think it's a red flag. Erring on the side of just you know,
just be a chill guy.
just be a chill guy. He's just a chill guy. He likes to go to the club with his friends, you know. All right, final question of the week is from Josh Treecoddle at Joshua Tree 713, and Josh says, "Is volleyball just professional hot potato?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely what it is.
It's aggressive hot potato is what it is.
Yeah.
You're trying to send
It's just
that
hot
potato
potato
back
with a
with
score.
velocity.
Yeah, because you don't want it at all. There's no. So, I mean, you want to serve it, but when you're serving it, you're really giving it away. And then when they try and give it back, you're like, no, block.
Nope.
I don't want
Yours,
that. No,
yours.
I do not want the potato that is hot.
You can't hold it. You hold it, you
can't,
lose.
unless you're serving. But yeah, it's quick. You want to get that fucker out of there as fast as you can.
I kind of want to play actual, like heat up a potato and play hot potato with it.
Spooktacular.
I know he's got ovens back there.
Hey, Kobo, heat this bad boy up. How hot you want it? 100 degrees.
That's
No,
not hot enough.
I was going to
That's not
say, yeah,
nearly.
that was dumb.
Like, here, I'm going to wrap this potato in
1,000
tin
degrees.
foil. Throw it in your oven for 15 minutes. Leave it in the foil and bring it out.
We're going to start the podcast, throw it in there. When we get off the podcast, then we're playing hot potato.
First person to have to go to the hospital with third-degree burns loses.
Also, we're not covering anybody's medical bills. Verbal
Yeah, you have to
disclaimer.
opt in.
Verbal
We're
disclaimer.
not just going to be flinging a hot potato at people.
Right. Yeah, volleyball is absolutely professional hot potato.
For sure.
Solid.
For sure.
Solid questions, everybody. At PassGreatPod, hashtag PTG Answers. That's how you get your answers, questions to us. Give us some good power rankings for next week's gang. All right. I am at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at Not Pat Dan. Robert is at Robert Barbosa 03 on Twitter. Please give us a 5-star review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. if you get your Spotify thing or your year in review and you got all that stuff, show us if we're on it. We'll give you a shout out next week or whenever that happens on the podcast. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us every single week. Don't forget, give us your top places to bleed out, and then animals that you would switch sounds with if you could, and 2 animals that you would swap the sounds that they make. Have a great rest of your week, and we are going to do random celebrity generator. Almost forgot about that.
I will take Mike Tyson.
I'm going to go Joe Pesci.
Ooh.
An Italian, and also Tommy DeVito.
You get 2?
No, Joe Pesci played Tommy DeVito in Goodfellas.
I'm going to go with Bill Gates.
Bill Gates. All right. So Scott McKenzie, the singer-songwriter of Be Sure to Wear Flowers in Here. I have no idea who that is. All right. Can we see this? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Sheryl Sandberg.
COO of Facebook. That's not a famous person. That should be removed.
Yakov Smirnoff.
Dude, I saw a clip of him yesterday. Damn
You
it.
should have gone with him. All right. Bernard Shaw, news anchor for CNN. David Gintoli
Guintoli.
from the show Grimm. Jackie Mason. Joseph Stalin.
Communist.
All right. We have one more go on. Alexander Graham Bell.
We weren't even close.
Not even fucking close.
Well, there was an Italian on there.
Yeah, it's not the right Italian, you know what I'm saying? Not the right Italian. All right, well, have a great rest of your week. We love you guys and gals. Let's hope Tommy DeVito looks okay, but also it's okay if the Giants lose. It's okay, just draft picks. Draft picks.
There you go.
Draft picks, all right? Have a great rest of your week. Love you guys. Until we talk to you next time. Pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches.
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston. Now we go ahead and